A problem with it. It's same with everyone I know. Everyone needs a blanket. And I've been watching it cheat. I've been watching it take showers. I've been watching it rain. I check it every half hour. So won't you leave me where I lay, and we can't go back the way we came. You join me as I leave the frame, because we can't go back there. And no, we won't go back there. Yeah, yeah. There's a price on my head. I've been running for 2 years. Clearly I should be dead. It's a wonder that I'm here. I hide up underneath the cloud. And when we're lying in bed, sometimes I choke on my own tears. I'm not worth my weight in lead. And you're the queen of the reindeer. I could just sit for hours to watch you twirling on your axis amid the tubas and the so won't you wake me where I lay, and we won't go back the way we came. But join me as I leave the frame, because we can't go back there. No, we won't go back there. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I'm an ass, and I light things on fire. It's usually 'cause I'm hot, or I'm hungry, or I'm tired. But anytime I look into your eyes, well, I'm suddenly twice the size. Oh. Ooh.
not that good.
I was going to say,
that'll take some time, police, maybe a whole unit. Welcome, everyone, to So Very Wrong About Game Dev Streaming. My name is Michael Walker. I'm here with my good friends Jimbo, Mark, and Keegan. Everyone say hello.
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 Today we are playing Anachrony from Mind Clash Games.
I love Anachrony.
And here it is. Mark is going to be kind enough to tell us how to play. Mark.
Welcome to the future. So, this is a good news, bad news situation. We suddenly found this new metal that had strange energy properties that allow us to travel back in time.
That's good.
That's very good. We discovered that was a function of an asteroid hitting the Earth some time from now.
That's bad.
Yeah, and sending the material back in time. So now we have to get out of Dodge. Anyway, we represent various factions with various different views of the world. I'm the militaristic nutjobs. We have the pragmatic losers. We have the mining underclass, and we have the scientific smarty faces. So, yes.
Actually.
Shut up. Nobody cares about you. I'm gonna give you a military grade swirly later on. So, Walker and I are basically the jocks, but he's the underclass jocks. He can be like the team manager. I'm like the quarterback. Just like in real life, sexy, cool, and confident.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Anyway, there's gonna be some other setup shenanigans, but on a given round, I'll start the normal round. We're gonna have a weird phase 0 round at the start of the game because we're playing with fractures of time. I'll get to that later, but it's basically a very, very heavily truncated round. The first thing we do every round is we prepare, and we are going to fill the mine track with whatever we get out of this card and the employee track from whatever we get out of this card. We then proceed to the paradox phase. So, for every time tile, which each one represents a turn, broadly speaking, whoever has the most warp tiles on them, these warp tiles being the ones that we use to request resources from the future, gets to roll the paradox die. And the paradox die will give you some number of paradoxes, 0 to 2. If you ever have 3 paradoxes, well, if you ever fill up your paradox track, which is in the upper right-hand corner of your board, the scientific smarty pants have a paradox track 4 because they think they're all that. The miners, and what about the Unity?
I have 3 as well.
You have 3 as well. We all have 3 except for Jimbo. If you ever get to filling it, you do not get any more paradoxes this turn, but you still are eligible to be in first place, so you won't be rolling the die anymore, but you're still in competition. And you replace it with an anomaly. There are a variety of different kinds of anomalies. You'll take the one that's on top of the deck, and you get to put it in one of your building slots. And it just sits there, making your life miserable. And there are a variety of different ways to get rid of them. Now, when you get an anomaly, you immediately get to remove any warp tile of your choice from the track after we're done rolling the dice for everything. So you don't get to remove it before we resolve other rounds. So suffice to say, if you're in the lead for warp tiles in an earlier tile and you don't do anything about it, you're going to be rolling every round until such time as you deal with it. So please, manage your own time stream. Be responsible. Don't let your trash pile up in Era 0. We then proceed to power up, where you can power up some number of exosuits. So we all have our own exosuit board, and we have these giant stomping exosuits. And some of the spaces have costs associated with them. Like, for example, if there is a power core printed on the space, in this case it's power core or a cube of Jimbo's choice, you have to pay that to power up the exosuit and put it on the space. It'll be available for later on. The reason why we need power suits is because power makes it go, and the only way we can stomp out into the irradiated wasteland is if we have power suits. Down here, we're fine. We're in all the bunkers. We can do whatever we want down here. But over here, bad scene, awful place. We need power suits. So you pay for power suits, you'll probably have some number of free spaces. I think we all start with some free spaces. Every space you do not put a power suit on, you might get some water. Except for me, I don't believe in that. Free water is charity. I don't believe in charity. Charity's for the weak. I give
no handouts.
No handouts. Then there's the warp phase. This is where we actually populate warp tiles onto the board. What we do is we each secretly commit 0, 1, or 2 of our warp tiles. Then they give us whatever is printed on the warp tile. Now, the ones for professions, they show up real thirsty, so we have to give them a water. Now, if we don't have any water, we could also ask for future water. So they'll send the water back as well as a thirsty engineer in this particular case. Such is the way of things, and then you're just deeper into debt.
Yeah. BYOB.
Exactly. These, we are playing with a new module as suggested by a patron. This represents getting resources from an alternate timeline. So not necessarily from the future or the past, but from an alternate timeline. There are going to be a minimum of 3 face-up cards from there. If you... this is called quantum looping. If you execute a quantum loop, you may take one of the cards. Some of them have costs associated with them. Some of them are just transactions. Some of them are just great. So, for example, that is foreign labor. You have to spend 2 water, and then you get 3 workers of your choice.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's wild.
And then you pushed your morale thing down?
Yeah, they're not too happy about it. Apparently, racism is still very real in the future, which is perhaps all too plausible. Anyway, more on those later. As they come up, I'll explain what each of the individual cards are, obviously. Then we proceed to the actual action rounds. We're starting with the star player going clockwise. You have to take an action or you pass. There are, broadly speaking, 2 different kinds of actions. There are free actions, which you may do before or after placing a legit worker. Free actions are identified by having a circle next to them, and they're just activated by putting one of these circle tokens. For example, y'all have to put a worker, generally speaking, to do something with your workforce. I just have circles next to it. Walker actually is a bit of both. To make his workers unhappy, he gets to do it as a free action. To make his workers happy, it's an actual worker. Oh, that's pretty common, come to think of it. Then there's actual workers. Workers will have a little silhouette space that's shaped like a worker. They might even have a little icon on it to indicate that it has to be a certain kind of worker. For example, to improve my time machine, more on this later, of course, if I put a worker here, it has to be a genius. If I put a worker here, it has to be an operator. But more on all that later. So, additionally, if I want to go out in the capital, as I said, you have to swap the worker into a giant stompy robot. When you power up your robots, you don't have to pre-designate what they're going to be doing. They're just available, and the engineer's like, I want to go to the mine, and they hop into a giant robot and they go to the mine.
Nobody actually wants to go to the mine, but we make them go.
Some engineers, I don't know, some people like to work. Like, Walker's a bit weird that way. All right, so here are the various action spaces. These action spaces can be occupied by any number of workers. All right? Get 3 water. Pretty straightforward, unless you're a scientist, in which case you get a 4th. Right? Now, when you send a genius can copy any kind of worker except an operator. So if you send a genius here, you're going to get 4 water. I would put forth you have a better use for your geniuses, but whatever. If you go here, you get to trade with the desert nomads. If you send an administrator, you get to make 2 trades. So, for example, if you send a normal character there, you could trade 1 neutronium for 2 other cubes. But if you sent an administrator there, you could trade 3 water for a neutronium. Right? Because you can, or you could trade 3 water for a power core and 1 neutronium for 2 other cubes. You get the idea. Then there are the spaces over here. Some spaces you will note have a water cost. That little silhouette indicates cost, so don't be taking it from the supply. Walker. Oh, I thought I got water for doing there. No, you don't. Walker. This allows you to get a breakthrough. Only scientists may get scientific breakthroughs. That's why they're called scientific breakthroughs. You roll a scientific breakthrough dice, and you get the combination indicated. This is a triangle chip thing. Sometimes you get question mark, in which case you get to take the thing you want. There is a question mark for type, but not for shape. The reason why we want breakthroughs are twofold. Number 1, they are required for super projects. Well, threefold, actually. Number 1, they're fourfold, actually. Number 1, they're required for super projects. Number 2, they're required to upgrade your time machine. Number 3, they'll give you points at the end of the game. Number 4, they're how you get rid of those cards. It's how you pay back the alternate, quote-unquote, the alternate. It's how you heal the time rift for accessing alternate timelines. This allows you to recruit somebody. Scientists don't recruit. They're above their social skills are so bad. So bad.
Whoa.
They're really bad. They don't know how to make proper eye contact.
Look, I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
They dress like children. It's really embarrassing.
My mother tells me I dress quite well.
If you send an engineer, a genius won't go with them. Like they can get like a solid 6 or 7. If you send an administrator, they can nail a 10. And you get a bonus. First of all, the worker has to be here, and you get a bonus based on what worker you recruit. If it's the case that you recruit a genius, you get whatever you want, and the worker immediately shows up available work. This allows you to build a building. There are going to be buildings available for display. You'll always have a choice of 2 buildings, the one on top of the deck and the one on top of the discard pile. At the cleanup step of every round, we're going to put one from the top onto the discard pile. And as buildings get built, they reveal other buildings to be built. Natch. That just needs to be shuffled. You don't need to worry about anything else.
No, it's just all these were like perfectly flush, and this one seems to be missing one. So I thought maybe one was hidden in here. That's all.
Those are the generic, I think.
Oh yeah, these are the special.
Those are the special ones.
paradoxes.
Yeah, those are the generic. We're not going to be using the generics, actually.
Oh, okay. My bad.
No, it's fine. There are 1 or 2 components floating around, you might notice. So this allows you to build a building. You can, when building a building, it shows up on the appropriate level. There are, from top to bottom on your board, there are power plants, there are industry things, there are water extractors, and there's science nonsense. Labs. I don't mess with labs. They're full of scientists.
Laboratories.
Hey, Johnny.
What?
Laboratories.
Correcting pronunciation is my thing. It's the thing I do.
But I'm the scientist for this one.
And
Scientists don't know anything about words, let me tell you.
And
I've worked with a lot of them.
Joke with Ron. Joke with Ron.
Dan says we should use the alternate warp tiles, much more tactical with player order and bonus
No.
penalties on them.
No, we're not using the alternate warp tiles. Nice try. So where was I? Building buildings. Yes. The cost of building a building is printed on your building map. And it's just, it goes to the leftmost slot and you pay the resources and it shows up. What these various buildings do, I'll get to later. Some of them will give you new worker spaces, particularly power plants, which are how you send people back through time. But anyway.
So, the cost is...
Printed on your board.
It's on your board.
Oh, the cost is on the board.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Depending on what you're building. If you're going to build a super project, your focus marker needs to be on the appropriate space of the timeline. We all start with a focus marker on era 0. We'll be shoved along as time goes on. More on moving your focus marker later. But the super project will have probably be very expensive, probably require some breakthroughs, and it occupies any 2 slots on your building map that you want. And the cost of the super project will be on the super project as opposed to the cost on your board.
See that if you send an engineer, buildings cost 1 less gray cube. Does that also apply to super projects?
It does. And administrators don't build things. It's just not what they do. Then there's the mine. If you go to the mine, what you do is if you go to this slot, you get a green from the bank. If you go here, you get a gold. If you go here, you get a titanium. Additionally, you may take any cube you want that is available on this track that is still there. It is not refreshed except the top of the round, and it'll be random every round based on what this card tells us to do. After the impact, more on that later, the top space will always be purple, regardless of what the card says. Then there's the sideboard. You go to the sideboard just like you go to the main board. Over here, what you can do is you can do one of 2 things. You may either recruit an available operator. There are going to be 3 operators that show up here. The reason why we care about operators I'll explain later when I get into blinking. Or you can buy a technology. Now, the technology cards are not on the table, and I will get them. And they will work very much like the display on the buildings. There'll be one on the top of the deck and one in the discard pile, and you buy them, and they'll do something. The texts are a little all over the place, but they cost 2 green and or 2 gold. So any combination of gold and green up to 2. If you send a scientist, it is cheaper to get a tech. If you get an administrator, whatever they do, you will additionally get a flux score. Over here, you're just going to get some stuff. If you send a scientist, you get a bonus flux score. If you send an engineer, you get a bonus power core. And you either get 2 power cores or 2 flux cores. Doesn't matter what you take, you will still get the benefit of the thing. So if you send a scientist to get power cores, you get 2 power cores and a flux core.
Cool.
Now, then there are the spaces up here. They allow you to copy the action of a full column. So if I go here, I can either build, recruit, or get a breakthrough only if the column is entirely full. Pay the water, and if you go here, additionally you get the start player marker, which will affect future rounds. Here, similarly, you can copy a full column by going here. All right, now let's talk about blinking. Instead of sending out a worker, you can instead blink. To blink, what you need to do is take a flux core, put it on the leftmost slot of your time machine, which may have costs or bonuses associated with them. For example, the Path of Unity over there, the second flux core that he's going to put down costs him an extra water. But the one after that gets him a free genius. So hey, you can just put a genius on that space, so you know that so you can take it when it's yours. Then what you do is you roll these dice at the same time. If this number on this die exceeds the number of empty spaces on your time machine, bad things happen and you've suffered a glitch. So here, so first you place the flux core, I have 4 empty spaces. So if I roll a 5 or 6, I'm going to get a glitch. And this tells you where the glitch is going to go. This glitch goes on my paradox track, which means it can have 1 fewer paradox before I suffer an anomaly. This may indeed get me to suffer an anomaly right away. Other options for the glitch are indeed on your time machine itself, on 2 different endgame scoring conditions. Ooh. There's a variety of different places you suffer glitches. Glitches are bad. At the start of the game, we have 2 glitches already. How do we remove glitches? Brilliant question. I'm glad you asked. So, let me finish blinking. So you pay the flux core. Then what you get to do is you get to take any giant stompy death robot that you've sent out over here, and you get to blink them to another empty worker space. It can be over here, but you can never blink out of the valley. Once you're in the valley, you don't blink no more. You can blink from here into the valley, that's fine. Or from here into another space, that's okay. What happens is, the worker immediately gets removed from the mech after you do the associated action. If it is the case that they are an operator, they come back rested. If they're not an operator, they come back exhausted. Operators love blinking. It's what they do. You practically can't stop them. And you just do the action. You get to do another action.
I have an operator who blinks all night. I can't. I've tried to stop him. He won't let me.
Yeah, at that point, if you blink for more than 4 hours uninterrupted, you should see a doctor.
Yeah, for sure.
Any questions about blinking?
No. Oh, when you blink, the mech becomes empty. Can that mech be blinked again?
No.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Additionally, if you blink an operator, you don't roll the glitch dice.
Spicy.
They're really good.
I want to know if we're using the alternative unique anomaly tiles.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. Right here.
Yes.
Sorry, so yes, the operator, the benefit of using the operator is not that they come back happy. The worker goes wherever, either exhausted or ready to work, based on where the second action space tells them to. So, for example, engineers, when they go to the mine, they come back happy. So if I put an engineer here, for example, and then blink it here, I roll the glitch die, and then I remove the engineer from the mech and put it in the active category, because we resolve it as a second space.
Gotcha.
Operators, I think, get exhausted almost all the time. Operators are sui generis, and they don't really... Yeah. The primary benefit of operators is that they blink without rolling the glitch die. Now, how do I improve my fracture device so that I can slide this thing over? Brilliant question. I'm glad you asked. There you have 2 worker spaces and or fast action spaces on the square that is covering your fracture device. What you need to do is you need to put the worker or the fast action there, and then put a breakthrough of a different symbol than already exists on your board. The shape is irrelevant. And then it slides over 1 space. And now your fracture device is bigger. And yay. It might reveal new costs. It might reveal new bennies. Yeah. Questions on that?
No. I'll
Right.
wait for...
Then there are other things you can do on your fracture board. You can send an operator to get more flux cores. To remove flux cores from your fracture device. Or fast action. We all have an ability to remove 2 flux cores from our board. The costs will vary.
So the red arrow means to remove the flux core from your fracture
Correct.
device. Okay.
We also have the ability to remove glitches, which is the next space over. And as I said, we start with 2 glitches. A glitch space is effectively not there. So for the first round during the power phase, we have 1 less. You understand how glitches work. Glitches are bad. Then there is, I can't even remember what it's called. It is a weird thing that I've never done before, but some people really like it.
Yeah, this one here.
Well, it involves nope. Extract worker specifics. Hold on, I'll get there. Upgrade here we go. Recall. Yes, it is the action in the lower left hand corner of your fracture device. It's a for I think everybody. It's a free action. What you do is you put 2 flux cores on your fracture device. It'll say there. You retrieve up to 3 workers and/or free action markers from your player board, as you normally would, as though it were the end of the round. But instead, they go to where they belong as a function of where they would go at the end. You basically pretend it's the end of the round, and they go to where they're supposed to go in terms of either happy or sad.
So free up some spots.
You free up some spots, possibly get some workers back. You do, however, have to roll the glitch die and the flux and glitch dice, just as normal.
The flicking glitch dice.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you have to roll the flux and glitch dice when you're removing cores or removing glitches?
No. You're making the timeline happier, not sad. On the topic of happy and sad, on our board, we might get a variety of action spaces available to us. And I'll talk about time travel in a second. But we also have the ability to manipulate our workforce. There are 2 ways to get your workforce from all the ones that are in the tired column into the happy column. There's either being nice to them, and what you need to do is pay an amount of water equal to where your happiness marker currently is. Mm-hmm. Then your happiness marker goes up, and all the workers go into the available column. Or you can recognize that they're nothing but filthy savages who do not deserve love and affection, and they get sadder, but everyone goes to work anyway. I mean, if you want to throw your water away, do whatever you want, but there you go.
A quick thing, this sort of summarizes here is every time you put in a flux, you have to roll the dice.
Yeah, that's blinking. That's just basically summarizing blinking.
That's blinking only. It's
I mean, it's not every time you...
Because it's the same thing here, right? When you... This is related
Well, what I'm trying to get at is, are we sure we don't have to do it twice when we do this action? Because we're putting in 2
I'm positive
of those. Okay.
Like the we here, as though you're exerting any responsibility for the rules load. That's great.
No, I'm wondering what the...
No, it's wonderful. It's fabulous. So...
Okay, I won't ask any more questions, I promise.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't believe him. Do you believe him? Sorry, Walker. I was just kidding. I apologize. So, there are a variety of actions that we do here. The anomalies are how you get rid of the anomaly. So this is, you have to throw a lot of water at the problem.
Right.
Labs tend to give you global bonuses. So, for example, this, broadly speaking, is when you're traveling through time, you'll do so better.
Oh, okay.
This is just getting water for a free action, which is kind of hot.
That is kind of
These industrial ones just tend to be resource conversion. So, for example, this would be pay a water and a gold, and you're going to get a purple, which is a neutronium and a victory point. They're also with points at the end of the game. That's on the lower left-hand side. Then there are time machines. Okay, time machines. When you activate a time machine, strictly speaking, they're reactors, which provide the immense power necessary for traveling through time. This is our time machine, strictly speaking, the fracture device. So this needs a scientist, and it needs a neutronium in this particular case. And what this is you get to send your attention marker up to 3 spaces back, your focus token. Then you may, if you wish, pay back a warp token that happens to be on that tile you just landed on. If you did both of those things, you can do either, but if you did both of them, you get to advance your time travel track one space forward, because time travel is just prestigious.
Ooh.
It'll be worth points at the end of the game.
All the cool kids are doing it.
Yeah. You can do just one and not the other, but then you don't get the bonus.
Oh.
Furthermore, in order to build a super project, your focus marker has to be on the appropriate level to build it later. But you build it over here. Keep that in mind. Building the last super project just gives you a 3-point bonus, as a note. And those are all... They're going to vary a whole bunch, and I'll explain them, the buildings as they come up. I think that is pretty much everything we can do with worker actions. Okay, we then proceed to cleanup. During cleanup, we retrieve workers. They either go happy or sad, case depending. We check to see if the next space is impact. If it is, we do impact, but we check for the game end. And then failing that, we set up for the next era and we go to preparation. So the impact. The impact happens after the third round. This is kind of round 0. When the impact happens, a giant asteroid full of neutronium strikes the Earth and kind of ruins everything.
Oh no!
It's bad. It's not good. It's bad. Then what we do is we populate the spaces here with special tiles, which will A, make the abilities more powerful, but B, once the tiles are gone, nobody gets to use the action anymore. Each space will get 0 to 1 tiles on them based on a random draw. Sorry, 1 or 2, not 0 to 1. 1 or 2 tiles on them based on a random draw. The spaces up here are more likely to get 2. Long story short, each of the spaces gets one tile, and then we shuffle a randomized deck and pull out 4, and we just put them from the top down based on where they happen to belong. And they will just give you extra bennies. We will lose a couple of spaces on our mech generating power-up spaces, so we'll be able to power up less efficiently, and indeed less machines overall. And now what we have is the ability to evacuate. So, we each have an evacuation condition. What's funny about evacuate, Keegan?
We all have the ability to evacuate. It's great.
Would you like to tell us about how you evacuate, Keegan? Please spare no details.
Take off and run out the door.
Yeah. So we each have an evacuation condition, and it's a scoring opportunity that we have that we can do once per game. When you've done it, you leave your marker here. Whoever does it last, if we all do it, we'll probably all end up doing it. It's worth it. We'll evacuate at -3 points. So let's talk about evacuation conditions.
Yes, let's.
So, oh geez, can I find it on this comprehensive but very, very small?
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, while you're looking it
Teeny weeny ice trail vision.
up, he really likes playing the game, but he dislikes teaching it and setting it up. Yeah, it is. It is a thing.
It's a thing.
Sounds like you need to start bribing people to set it up for you.
But Frank says, I feel like Anachrony is just a complicated worker placement, but really a standard worker placement beneath the complexity.
I mean, it's not trying to pretend to be anything other than a worker placement game. I mean, it's not. I mean, if anybody claims that it's not a worker placement game, they're lying.
Clearly set collection. I want.
That's right,
all of
exactly.
these, yeah. Little, whatever they're called.
Here we go.
Clearly, it's dexterity, not destroying the game as you try to reach for all the different cards and tokens. And
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Is the evacuation condition the only thing that's not summarized here?
No.
Look at that. Yep, it is. All right. To the rule book.
To the rule book.
Which evacuation condition do you have, Keegan?
I have B.
I believe we all... No, that's right. We did this randomly. Never mind. I'll shut up.
Dawn of a new future. So you have to have your fracture device fully upgraded in order to evacuate it all.
Makes sense.
Oh!
That will start you off with the 2 points. Your additional reward is 4 additional victory points for each set of 1 technology and 2 tired workers you have when you evacuate.
Okay.
Technology cards.
Specifically tired workers.
Don't ask me, man. He wants his people tired. I don't know how they roll down there, but that's what he wants. As far as we are concerned,
you want subbook B.
No, I want the main game rulebook. Category F, subsection 9.
Did I do a silly thing with Barry?
Oh, is it here underneath?
Nope.
Nope.
Check there.
I do not believe I have a book over here.
No books over here.
Okay.
I apologize.
Here we go.
Yay.
Alrighty, Jumbo.
Yes.
A or B?
B.
Path of Salvation. Sorry, you're not the Path of Salvation. You're the Path of Progress. The
Yes.
apex of humanity. You need to have at least 8 water. You don't spend it. You just need to have it.
Okay.
You're like, hey, everybody, I've got all this water.
I've got all this water.
4 additional victory points for each super project you have.
Well, it's because no one wants them to come
that's
along.
super
And then he
project,
says, but I've got all this water. And we're like, fine.
Yeah, it's like the kid with the trampoline.
Exactly.
Walker.
So
I am
sorry.
in fact the
Sorry,
oh, sorry.
sorry. Mine says 5 points here. Do we believe the rule book or the card?
The card.
Okay, thank you.
I am the path of salvation. B.
Have at least 2 anomalies in order to evacuate.
Okay.
That's easy.
Huh,
Well, I'll just get rid of them later.
That's right.
2 additional victory points for each unused warp tile. These are warp tiles.
Unused warp tile. Okay.
Yeah.
It shows. Okay.
Oh.
It shows blue cubes.
Yeah, hold on. Let me finish the sentence.
Okay, sorry.
Each pair of unused warp tile and uranium you have when you evacuate. You evacuate.
That's so weird.
Are the warp tiles not there at all?
Well,
No.
no one is bored of choice advancements on this track.
Oh, I see. Yes, they did get altered in some cases. Yes, so it's uranium plus step on that track. My
Okay.
apologies.
No problem.
And as far as mine is concerned, I need to have 3 of a certain kind of building. I need to have 3 factories.
Oof.
That'll give me 5. Additionally, for repair of titanium and engineer. Whether they're tired or busy or whatever, so long as they're engineers and they're mine, they count. Alright, let's get some technology cards.
Woo!
Thanks for the enthusiasm, Jimbo.
Woo! Woo! Can we pass down one of the? You said there's always going to be a selection of 2 buildings.
If we do it at the start of the turn, it may make a difference.
Okay.
That's the only reason I.
True that.
Normally
True that.
I'd say yeah, go nuts, but it may matter.
Walker,
Yes.
the big yellow cards. Yellow and purple cards. Those are
Gotcha.
technologies.
All right. I'm on it.
Thank you.
Yeah, we probably have space for them here. I'm thinking.
Yep.
Just gonna put these.
My bad.
That's fine. All right, so what we do in Era 0, all we do is warp stuff in. That's it. So we each get to select 0 to 2 warp tiles to warp stuff in. We get those resources, and then we jump immediately into the next round.
I have a further question.
Yes.
On my board, 3 of the 4 building rows
Uh-huh.
have a scientist symbol. Does that mean if I put a scientist in the building, they come back?
Yes.
And I'm assuming that only means if the scientist is valid.
Yeah, if the scientist is eligible to go there, it does not supersede the building restrictions. If you're not allowed to send a scientist there, you can't send a scientist there.
Awesome, thank you.
We will be starting with, we start with these 2 super projects visible. And we'll get a 3rd visible. So, the Grand Reservoir. I mean, I've seen better.
Better, but not grander.
Okay, fair enough. That's an honest point. The total cost of your the total water cost of your actions is reduced by 1 in each of your action rounds.
Neat.
And it costs so it costs this specific breakthrough
So circular people
or any triangle
and any square.
and any square. And this is what it costs to build. It for some reason an engineer goes into the reservoir and is never seen again.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's got to run it.
Well, someone's got to make sure it's grand. They got to go right down to the bottom.
Right, right.
And if
right,
it can come back up, it's not grand enough. So you tell them to keep digging.
Keep.
The multiverse hub is when you take a quantum loop card for placing your quantum warp tile, also receive the effect of another card on offer without taking the card.
Wow.
So when you quantum loop, which is this sucker, you do it twice without taking the card.
Well, I'm just going to apologize ahead of time. I'm going to call it Quantum Leap at least 4 times.
Now, a note about the end of the game, which I should probably address. You're going to get points for everything that has a point symbol on it, as well as any point tokens you've accumulated. This involves, your morale track, buildings you've built, your time travel track, possibly something showing on your fracture device, possibly showing something. Anyway. You're going to have at the end of the game one last chance to repair the timeline, to get rid of any warp tiles that are there. Any warp, doesn't matter how good your reactors are, we just have one last-ditch effort to fix it. However, you don't get to advance your time travel track for doing so, and any token you're not able to get rid of is -2 points. The exception is your quantum loop tile. That's worth -4. Oof. Similarly, any glitches you have at the end of the game are worth -2 points.
And the quantum loop tile can only be repaired by doing the thing on the card, correct? You can't
Correct.
just go back and...
The card will have a cost associated with it, and that will, and indeed, since we have the option of quantum looping,
Says you actually need to move a building and tech card into each secondary track. Then you start arrow 1. You do it again, so effectively
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
has
so we'll have it
2 buildings and 2 techs
Yep.
in there.
building in each of the discard piles, so we have a choice.
Gotcha.
well, no, we'll have 2 buildings in the discard pile is the thing.
Yeah.
So we start the
Go
game
and then
before
another
Era
one's gonna
0,
go
Right, right, right.
and then we do a full prep phase in Era 1. So as a consequence, we'll be 2 deep.
Gotcha.
But we're doing quantum loop cards now.
Would you say that we're in too deep?
No, I would not say that. So quantum loop cards. Interdimensional espionage. Oh, that sounds totally legit. Draw the top 5 unused super projects, keep one on the card, and shuffle the others back into the deck. During any construct action, you can also build the super project tile for 1 titanium less. If you get rid of this warp card before doing so, well, then you're out of luck. And the way you get rid of it is you need to be able to pay a chip-based breakthrough. And of course, your focus marker has to be on where the warp tile, the quantum loop tile happens to be, right? You still need to send your focus back and do the whole thing. Now, when cards get returned, by the way, they go back to the display. And we only refresh up to 3 for less than 3, so there may be times where we have more than 3 cards available on the quantum loop display. Next up, we have a time loop amplifier. You get a neutronium, and then twice, 2 different times, you could set your focus back up to 4 eras, and you can pay back a warp tile there. So you basically get to time travel twice, and then you reset focus.
Just pass me those 2. I'll put them up.
And when you activate it for the first time and gain the neutronium, does that mean you must immediately do the 2?
It's not a question of activating for the first time. When you get the card, it
You do
triggers
everything on the
yes.
card. Okay. Thank you.
And you get rid of it by having a time-based tech breakthrough, rather.
Gotcha.
And then the final one is we have a time wave neutralizer. That's how you say it. You can spend 1 neutronium into water to remove up to 2 anomalies from your board for free. Now, a note about removing anomalies. They'll have a specific cost associated with them. That just removes anomalies better. Also note there are some technologies and abilities that reminds me that allow you to remove warp tiles. None of them may ever be used to remove one of these.
Gotcha.
You don't mess around with them. The only way to get rid of them is the effect specified on the card itself. So don't think you can get fancy. Jimbo, do you think you can get fancy?
I mean, I'm sort of starting to think that maybe I can get
Don't
fancy.
don't get fancy with the multiverse.
He's right. You're wrong.
Oh.
Do you know why? He's a jock.
Damn it.
Technography.
That's to do with
Yeah, you go here,
okay.
and you spend any combination of 2 green or 2 gold cubes. The Technography Eco Charger tells us
Get
that-
extra water for every mech you don't power up.
That sounds plausible. Yep. And at the end of the game, you get 1 victory point for unspent energy core, to a maximum of 5.
Neat.
Plus, we're going to have 1 at the top of the deck, and then we're going to do the same thing with those. We have an advanced time processor. When constructing a power plant, you spend 1 fewer neutronium. At the end of the game, you get 1 point for every power plant you have.
Okay.
Buildings. Reasonably straightforward, reasonably straightforward, reasonably straightforward. This gives you 1 time. Apparently, when you build it, you get a 1-time bonus of water.
Wow.
Is what I'm.
Yeah, so it's a free action to get 2 water, and when you build it, you just get 4 water. the
That is
first
my
time.
impression. What's the number of the building?
Then
302.
302B.
Yeah, when you construct it, you immediately get the
Spicy.
The water. The lab of 402. Yeah, the range of your power plants is increased by 2, and that weird anomaly.
Man, that's hot too.
Yeah,
Yeah, all the buildings tend to be pretty good.
And the weird anomaly can only be gotten rid of by spending 3 water, and while it's in play, all your water costs, all your water expenditures go
At
up.
the beginning of the cleanup phase, you spend all but 3 of your water, so you can't hold more than 3 water at a time.
Oof.
If you receive this anomaly before impact, you can choose to retrieve one of your warp tiles back from any timeline back into your supply. The way we get rid of anomalies is the same for everybody. It's basically the same as the generic anomalies. So we might as well put one of the generic anomalies next to the stack of custom anomalies, so we know what's what. You send somebody to their death, and you spend 2 water and either two cubes that are not purple or 1 cube that is purple.
Yeah, try not to get anomalies.
Anomalies are bad. I mean, well, he likes them.
That's true.
There's no accounting for
You've got
that.
to have at least 2 of them.
Oh, just the triangle tokens, not these things. I just want the tokens.
No, I don't.
That's
I don't.
no. That's not. No. That is.
There are anomaly tokens, right? Can you where?
No.
are there-
So you're thinking of paradox tokens.
They're there.
Yeah.
No.
They're not rated.
I know. You want the big boys.
I'm hoping that there were tokens,
Yeah.
but they're not. I have to have 2 of them.
Yeah, that's kind of false.
Yeah. So the additional buildings, reasonably straightforward, but X range and X points based on how many resources you throw at the problem. You have to send an operator, but you get 2 cores. Only administrators, and you get water. Send whoever you want. Get a water and a point, and custom anomaly.
Oh.
Your time machines get less powerful.
Oh, so when you get an anomaly, you get to choose from the ones that are
Yeah,
available?
it's like getting a building. Yeah.
Oh,
That-
cool.
That's not the worst.
I always thought it was just going to be the top one. All right, that's cool.
What is that?
It could be a summary of the normal process.
I don't have that either.
No, it's just on walkers.
No,
So-
well, Mark's got it.
Oh. No, but his is different.
When I get an anomaly, I have to put it in the same row as another anomaly?
Oh,
No. When you get an anomaly, you can put it wherever you want. It doesn't have to be in the leftmost space.
Oh, so you could use it to cover up.
so you can throw stuff in here.
Yeah, it's an
Gotcha.
additional advantage he has.
Cool.
He likes anomalies.
And so, Mark, yours is when you build super projects, you can put them wherever you like.
Yes.
Neat. I love this game. I like it a lot.
Sadly, though, I cannot rotate them. It's not a game of Tetris. I can't do it.
Unfortunate. Oh, yes, that's right. We're doing the thing, aren't we?
We're doing the thing.
Oh.
Note, there is no benefit for claiming an exosuit.
Right.
Because exosuits, when you power them up, they're only available for the round you get them. And we're not placing anybody this round. All we're doing is warping. Just the warping. Nothing but warping. Warp, warp, warp.
Let's
All we
do
do is warp.
the time warp again.
Okay, look. Somebody was going to bring it up. I knew it was going to bring it up. All steps are optional.
Mark, you can't bid all of your tokens. 0 to 2.
Can I? No, I can't,
No.
But I was explaining something important. All the steps of the time warp are optional. The pelvic thrust, mandatory.
Gotcha.
Anybody who fails to do the pelvic thrust, ineligible for victory.
With hands on your hips.
Agreed.
Saying that's
No,
part.
that part's optional too.
Is it? Okay.
Look, anybody can pelvic thrust however they want. They still must lose their mind at the end of the process, but
It really drives you insane. And
all right, is everybody ready?
1 sec. Something else is coming back. Or is it?
So plop them there. Take whatever you're entitled to from the future.
What if there's not enough room?
Should be exactly.
I know.
Yeah, there's exactly enough room.
Who's the madman yellow person who's always getting?
Don't worry.
He's already multiversing.
What?
a multiverse.
Oh,
Purple.
So I looked at the pile of remaining super projects.
you do. You get to look through the top 5 of them.
Yes.
You're then gonna want to know what they do, aren't you?
Probably, but I might be able to figure it out on my own.
Here you go.
Thank you.
And super projects are here in alphabetical order.
And then that's this phase done.
Pretty much. So we move our we go to prep. So we shift our focus over to the next era. That is now the present. We reveal the next super project.
It is Fracture Inverter.
So it's a free action. You can you spend 2 water, and it's the kind of like the opposite of a fracture in that you can repopulate a suit that is empty on the board, I think, and then send it somewhere. Do you mind if I check this for a second?
One more.
Sorry, Jim was already almost ready there. Oh no, never mind. I'm good.
Refill them on. Oh, so we can do this. It's okay if we start doing this stuff?
Go for it.
All right. There you go, Keegan.
Yep.
And I will do this one.
Yeah, what happens is you you slot a worker into an empty exosuit, and it does whatever it's standing on. So it's after you've warped somebody, it gets to do the space again.
There's no need to be alarmed. I'm just working on the ultimate plan.
Now, Mark, wasn't there... I'm not trying to be smart. Isn't there something weird with this expansion that there's always one of these guys available or something that we...
There's always 3 of them available.
Always
in
3
front
over
of that.
here? Okay. I remember that there was something. Oh, you got the other 2. Thank you. And when there's 2 of a certain kind, do we just slide them down or do they go into the same pile?
They go in the same pile.
Just so. Okay.
All right, the new tech that is
Put it on the
available.
I had put it on the bottom, and I saw you didn't put it on the bottom.
Oh,
It probably makes sense to save a little bit more table space.
Is the Rift Power Transmitter. And the Rift Power transmitter is whenever you advance on the time travel track, you can play a flux score to retrieve one of your free action markers from a building or a super project. You know, the game, you get 1 point per power plant you have.
All right. So refill mine, recruit new super projects, shift building tracks, stacks. We did not shift building stacks.
Well, we can do that now.
Another one?
Yep.
No, we buried one.
Well,
no.
build twice then.
No.
Was there a rule that let you dig down into this
No.
discard? No?
No.
Okay. I'm getting games mixed up. My apologies.
Ugh, this is nightmarish. We also get a new warp card. We have Foreign Labor.
Ah, yes.
The workers get unhappy. You pay 2 water. You get 3 workers.
Send a scientist. Question mark?
I think get rid of a paradox. Oh, what's the building number?
404.
It looks like get rid of one of the yellow ones, so yeah. One of
Yeah.
them up here.
Spicy.
Just get rid of a paradox.
A paradox.
Oh, we kind of need a start player, don't we?
Well, I thought you kept offering everything to Keegan first. I thought maybe we had done that when I wasn't thinking.
No.
I'm not trying to be...
No. We'll start with you at 1, and we'll go clockwise. Naturally.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah. It starts already.
Let me just see if y'all get any.
All right, so
any
now
goodies from.
we are at... We are rolling paradoxes.
You guys get water. 1 water, 1 water, 2 water.
Could
Yes.
somebody pass me 2 water, please?
We have
Certainly.
Oh.
3 of us at 2 and 1 at 1.
Yeah. So in other words, y'all get to roll. Everybody but me gets to roll the paradox die. You get a paradox. You get a paradox.
We all... What is this? The
Everybody gets a paradox.
Oprah time traveling show?
Yeah, exactly.
Just like the worst.
Just look
time
under your
version of
seat.
Oprah.
Yeah.
There's a paradox under your suit.
We now get to power up exosuits. Remember, every space that you leave empty will probably give you a water, and some of them have costs associated with them.
Does that
So
include the glitched space?
the glitched space is that it's as though it's not there. It's just not. You won't get any water for it. You can't put anybody there. It's just not. It's just not. It's
Mech
not.
power up detected.
Pay. This is going to be bad. Just, I sense badness already.
Oh, you have to pay for more than.
Well, if there's
If there's a cost on the space, you pay for it.
Then you got to pay it right away.
Sure, right. Miss anything? No, I just
And do we get
realized
the?
that
And do we also get the water right away?
Yep.
walk around.
Have to
There's
drink power.
2 that are free.
May I have a water, please? Thank you.
So much water.
For now.
For now.
Turns out people need a lot of it.
Yeah, water's good. It's good to have. Now we warp again.
Oh yes, it's warp time. Time for warp.
Time for warp.
I am going to get 2 water and then immediately use that 2 water to contract out some foreign labor. My workers don't like it, but I don't give a crap.
So I get this guy, but it costs me a water. Is that what we're saying?
Yes. May I have a flex core, please?
And he comes with credit card debt. I'd hate that.
Now I don't. Does it say non-geniuses? Because otherwise, I'm just getting geniuses and geniuses and operators. That just seems foreign labor. 3 different workers. Okay, well that makes things easy. I would like a genius. I would like an operator. Start with the easy ones, and an engineer, please. Thank you very much. Welcome to my workforce. I'm sure you'll love this timeline. In this timeline, there are no vacation days. But you get to wear as much flair as you want.
Ooh.
Ooh. Look at Dustin over there. He's got 34 pieces of flair. Ignore the fact that he's weeping at his post, but he's got 34 pieces of flair. All right. That is it for warp. We now proceed to action rounds.
Action round.
Suddenly I've come to the terrifying, haunting realization that I have no idea what I want to do with my life. Okay. I am going to send an engineer to build.
Calciprese.
Oops. That was awfully jaunty, wasn't it?
Maybe we should seal it up. We said radiation.
Oh yeah,
Hey, you might want to.
he was leaning outside the cockpit.
You might want to close the window.
I told you, no smoking on Necrons. I'm going to build this factory for 1 gold and 1 titanium. Done.
I'm also going to send an engineer. It's going to cost me a water. And I would like to build the one that generates me water as free action, please.
That is the free action?
Yeah.
This one.
Revealing another straightforward one. Turns gold into water, because that's how things work.
I'm going to assume that Mark is going to blink, probably. So I'm going to send Mr. Credit Card Debt here.
Mr.
And he'll allow me to take this genius.
And then you get 1 bonus of your choice. 1 point, a core, or 2 water.
Gonna take a core.
I think that it's research time. Time for research. I'm going to go here. And this means that I get to set one of these random options to one that I want.
Yes. Yeah, you get to set one and roll the other, yeah. I think I might have... Sorry, something just occurred to me. I might have misexplained how operators function. I think operators get to pretend as though they're in any other profession. They just don't get the bonus.
Yeah, they're wild but not geniuses.
Yeah, they're wild but not geniuses. So they can go here, in other words.
Right.
Yeah, they can go anywhere. But
Right, they can go anywhere incompetently. That's why I like them so much. They're generalists and kind of useless. What we are going to do is...
I researched and I got a triangle. Oh, so I would have gotten to
Oh, the
remove a
discount.
core from my
I forgot about my discount.
Vector device.
will poop.
So I actually have 1 black. So I went with an engineer.
Because it's cheaper.
I'm going to send an engineer out to the mine.
And they call it a mine.
I would like a gold and a titanium.
I am going to research. Actually, do I want to research with one of him? No, I'm gonna go to research with this operator because I don't really care what I have the dice as right now. Can you hand me the research dice, please?
I think you still get to set one, don't you?
No, that's the... Technically, it's still the scientist. And
Oh. It costs you water.
Yeah, I paid it.
People Square.
People Square.
Are these all free actions?
No, they if it's shaped like a worker, then... Yeah.
Sorry, so I send my engineer there and get rid of a glitch.
Ah! That's cheaper than my glitch removal.
Same.
I have a question about this mark.
Yeah.
So every time I put a thing on it, I slide it, right?
Yeah.
But there are more slidey spots than there are spaces to go.
He has 5.
Do
I
you have
only had
any-
4. I checked
There
that.
could be 1, 2, 3, 4, but then how would I get the 5th?
Do you have any means of sliding other than listed there?
Everyone else just has 4, right? Underneath your card, Jimbo?
Yep. I actually only have 3.
Ah.
Not that I can see.
Hold on. Upgrade fracture device action. This free action costs 1 neutronium, but after using, you receive a random breakthrough. So as a consequence, hold on. The way you you don't need to put breakthroughs in order to. We do, but yeah.
Can I see your fracture device there?
Read it.
Keegan? So I think if you're using your fracture device's B side, you also have to use your cover's B side because it does have 5.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Misunderstood. I was just on the wrong side. Okay. Here we are.
I did the engineer here. I have done 2 actions.
I've done 2 actions as well. Jimbo, have you done 2 actions?
No, I am about to do my second action. I'm going to send a scientist here. It's going to cost me 1 green cube, cubitos. I'm just going to put it over here. To research advanced time processor.
I'm going to send this operator over here. I'm going to spend 2 water. And I spend 2 titanium to build this here water generation space. I'll build this one instead.
I think I would like to blink. So walk me through this, if you would. Mark, going to blink with this guy.
Okay.
He's going to blink over here
Okay.
to the Blinky Valley. So he comes out.
He comes out the same way he would have come out after doing this action, so tired.
Right, but my power is I can pay a water when I blink so he doesn't come back sleepy.
Okay. And you don't roll the blink die because you don't
he
get
was
to
an
roll for
operator.
glitches
Okay,
because
good,
he's
good.
an operator.
Cool. So then I just pay $2 or 2 resources and take attack.
Sure.
I would like the extra water eco charger. Eco charger.
That's a hot item. I am going to go to the... And they call it a mine. I'll go here and get a green, please. And I will take this purple.
Somebody and a green cube.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go here. Put 2 water. I am going to build. That costs me 2 gray and a purple and a yellow and a water to build.
When you
this
pay this
palace
water
over here.
cost, you get everyone that's tired over?
Yeah. As a note, Jimbo, if you blink out of there and someone else goes there again, they'll take first player marker.
Gotcha. Can you blink up here if it's empty?
I think so.
Okay.
But if one of these blinked up there, they wouldn't be able to copy that row because it's not empty anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is all connected, so I think you can go there and do the same thing.
But then it doesn't become start
Then
player.
it'll become start.
Oh, just that one is start player.
Yes. Time travel, huh?
Time travel. Huh.
Yeah. Time travel. Time travel. It's a thing. I need more water, so I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to send my scientist over here, pay a gold, and I get 5 water and a point.
Going to pay my purple with one of these free actions.
Walker, could you give me a point, please?
I will.
Bottom. Thank you.
To slide over my time machine. And this is when we place on them, not reveal them, right?
Correct. So take the resources now and put them sideways. All the bennies you should take now and put on the track.
Okay.
But the core is put sideways to note that you haven't actually placed there.
So I can go there and pay water. And now I wish to build a building.
Can you hand me a genius?
Those are costs.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Genius.
And even though if it's a genius up here, does he still count as a minor? Because geniuses
Yes,
get
as an
all-
engineer.
Engineer? Alright, so 1 gray
Because they're a genius.
to take this one. Oops.
Well, not much of a genius, was he?
My
Apparently
bad.
not.
And it goes, yeah.
Jimbo.
Oh, and I should have gotten an operator for this, right?
No, you either get an operator or you buy a tank.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. My administrator is going to go here. It costs me a water. I'm going to get a scientist and get 2 water back.
I am going to blink my engineer.
And that should
So I have 1, 2, 3. Oh, I've only got 4 empty spaces. I don't like that. It's bad.
You think Shaka
I'll
like
do
that?
it anyway. Huh?
You think Shaka like that?
Shaka mad. Excellent. I have avoided the time stream difficulties. He comes back tired. I'm going to send him here, spending 2 water to get an operator. Done.
Let's do some more research. Research dice. I'd like DNA triangle, please.
DNA triangle.
So I want to do what Mark did. I put this here,
Yep.
and I have 4 spots left.
Mm-hmm. Who are you blinking?
I'm going to blink this into here.
Okay. You're good.
Fine.
So this comes back tired, and you build as though.
He doesn't. Oh, yeah, only at the mine he does that.
Yeah.
Comes back tired, and I will build. I think I want to start time traveling.
Yeah, just 3 for free.
Yeah.
I
It's a good.
I really wish I
that's-
hadn't revealed that.
A green and a gray.
Top. No,
Right?
top.
Goes in the top.
Sorry, this one. So
Purple,
Purple
2
and a
and 2
gray.
water.
purple and a gray, and a single water. It's a gray discount still, right? Because it
Yeah,
was
yeah, because it was a genius. Yeah.
Hondo P.
genius. All right, perfect.
I am going to blink. I'm going going to blink this character over here. I have 5 spots in the fracture machine. I'm
Good.
fine. She comes back tired, and I get 4 water. May I have 2 more water, please?
Here you go. I got some over here.
I'm sending my operator to generate fracture cores. Done.
Free action for 2 water.
And then what?
Oh yeah, it's part of the same thing. I will. Do I want to blink? Can I blink elsewhere in the same column? Probably not.
I don't think so. But let me see.
Actually, I don't think I want to anyway, but I am going to blink over here. So it's going to cost me a core. Spare core. Cost me an extra water. Plus a second extra water for him to not be sleepy.
Man, that's such a good ability.
Different space, belonging to a different action. Yeah, you cannot blink at the same space again.
Okay. So we get this, and then one of these. I'll take the purple.
I take a scientist and go to my time machine, right? And because of my focus is going to move back
Up to 3 spaces back.
to here, and I will pay this purple cube, and it removes this.
Yep.
I can only do one. I can't do both, right?
You can't. You can only do one. You'd have to activate another time machine.
That will slide that up 1,
100%.
and I'm done.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to blink again. I'm going to blink this administrator up here for a water. He comes back tired. I'm going to send, first I'm going to roll. I'm fine.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
He is going to mine, so I'm going to get a green and a gray.
I'm going to send this. Oh no! First, I'm going to blink at an additional cost of 2 water. I'm going to blink this operator over here. Comes back tuckered, and I'm going to get a random breakthrough. Where are the breakthrough dice?
Right there.
Thank you. Ooh, I get a square of my choice. I'll get a Gene square, please. Thank you.
Sending an operator to my whatever this is actually called. Spend 2 water. I gain 2 points.
Ooh, they're right next to you.
Thank you. And throw another one of these in here.
Great. I'm a water short.
There's water up here.
If you had a mech, yeah.
Sorry.
Water everywhere. So
I
lots of
guess I have to pass.
So what happens when you pass? Can you come back in?
No, you're done.
Okay.
I think. I mean,
I'm going to free action for the cost of a water to pop these 2 cores in, and they're used, right? They don't
yeah.
go back to mine.
You don't get to use it. Yeah. Yeah, that's hot. The only way I can do is
Oh, that's a free action for you?
Yep.
yeah, it's expensive for us. Everything costs.
Mine's free, but it requires an operator. I guess that's the same for everybody.
It's because of my grip of the science.
I'm going to send my genius over here, and my genius is going to upgrade my fracture device. And for this, I get a point. Keegan.
Yep.
And I'll also get a point at the end of the game.
Do I want to pass, or do I want to blink, but problematically?
Oh, crap.
What?
Nothing. I could have got 2 water for an anomaly. Poop.
Well,
Forgot.
Then do that.
That's
you,
all right.
You
Next
missed
round.
1 turn.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Bump, bump. Blink for a dude. Blink for a dude is maybe not great.
Yeah, that won't get me out of there.
He can't blink. I think I might just pass. Yep, pass.
I was going to say, how do I get anomalies? But that's how I get anomalies. I can just take.
Right.
I can just take paradoxes whenever I want.
My scientist is going to go power up the time machine. That costs me a green cube. I move back. I gain a point,
Mm-hmm.
please. and I am going to use. Where's my stuff? I'm going to expend this. Oh. So if I finish this, if I send this away before I'm done with this, I don't get the discount, or I just don't get to do this at all.
You don't get to do it at all. They're tied. You send this back, this goes away. Yeah, you might want to build it
I've
first.
made an error. All right. So then, in that case,
And then send back the point.
yes.
Wherever it
Where's
is.
the point go? I have a scientist who's not doing much of anything. I don't have a purple cube to pay back the other thing that I owe. I think, unfortunately, I have to pass. Yeah,
Okay.
I have done badly.
I'm going to. I probably don't want to blink an engineer. That sounds like I'll be asking for trouble. So instead, what I will do is I will march this scientist out here at the cost of a water, and I will get a shape of DNA. Other square DNA, please.
Random or DNA?
Yeah.
Square DNA.
Square DNA. They're sort of my symbol.
I just couldn't see the DNA symbol.
Sure. Thank you.
Do those, once they've been thrown into your fracture device, still count for scoring?
No.
Okay. I've passed.
I've also passed.
I've also passed.
Do I dare?
Blink. Blink.
No. No, I don't dare. I'm done.
What happens to leftover resources here?
They get wiped.
Okay. And I'm assuming same thing with the members.
He's coming from... No, he still comes back sleepy.
Yeah, science apparently is exhausting.
Everyone's so sleepy.
And make sure you clear your personal actions as well. Everyone comes back sleepy unless they came from here, correct?
Engineers.
Engineers only,
Engineers come back awake.
not geniuses.
Geniuses count as engineers if they want to, so geniuses do.
When do we do? Oh, it's an action.
It's an action, yeah. Okay. Here's everyone cleaned up.
Yes, sir.
All right. Shovel the focus markers to the next area, please.
Everyone moves up one.
No, everyone moves to the current one.
Everyone goes to the current one,
Yeah,
regardless
snap
of
to
where
the
they
current.
are.
Exactly. We have a new cosmic data leak, which helpfully reminds me. Walker, would you pass me that tray, please?
Like this one?
Yes. So under normal circumstances, there are these endgame scoring cards. We, however, are experts, and so we don't need to see them during the first round of play.
No. It's a second round rule.
I'm glad you understand. I am reminded because the Cosmic Data Leak allows you to get access to additional endgame scoring cards.
I see.
So the endgame scoring cards, there are a total of 5, I think, which is a lot. I don't think we need to worry about the mix; they're just all mixed together.
Oh, and should I describe
Yes.
the top cards?
Yeah, if you could go through that, and if you need any help with any of the buildings.
all
Whoever
seem
has the
pretty
greatest
straightforward.
sum total of time travel capability. So normally you don't get to sum your different reactors together, but for this you do. This is using a different
Oh, but he
module,
comes back awake.
as is
Interesting.
this, as is this. 3 points for the most breakthroughs. 3 points for the furthest along the time travel track. 3 points for the biggest workforce. And 3 points for the most used building spaces. Anomalies included. I believe. I can check. But it uses a building space, so I don't see why it wouldn't.
Oh, and we get a new tech as well.
We do get the new tech.
Workforce augmentation. Looks like when you buy a guy, you get double the Benny.
Well, let's find out.
And if you've got at least 4 workers, or for every 4 workers, you get a victory point. It is 518.
Thank you. This has an additional cost of 1 energy core. When you recruit, you get the recruit bonus twice. You can choose 2 different if you recruit a genius. At the end, you get 1 point per every 4 workers.
Cool beans.
Everyone's cool with what the new buildings do?
Yep.
Even the lab?
Lab is you can either pay a purple cube or 2.
No, I think you convert and then you get a water. It's a forced conversion and then a water for a free. Yeah, that's
Or
weird.
you either convert 2 to a cube or a cube to
Yeah.
2.
And then you also get a water.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Interesting.
Well, it's obvious when you convert, you get water, right? It's. You guys didn't know that?
I've never synthesized that before.
Oh, I see. Okay, well.
So I was never a huge fan of Breaking Bad past season 2, but this is one bit where the barely graduated high school assistant gets trucked down to Mexico because he makes better meth, and everyone there's got a PhD, and he's like, "Where's the phenylacetic acid?" It's like, "Go ask him." It's like, "Where's the phenylacetic acid?" It's like, "We synthesize it ourselves. Any first-grade chemistry student could do the same." And he's like, "Well, a first-grade chemistry student would also make better meth than you do, so make me some phenylacetic acid."
Nice.
Normally I get it from the bottle that says phenylacetic acid. Anyway, I'm probably getting the name of the thing wrong. All right, so Jimbo's the star player.
So I am.
Oh, wait, sorry.
No,
we
whoa,
skipped
whoa,
paradox.
whoa, whoa.
Sorry. Walker wants his paradoxes. I apologize. So in era 1, there is, I think it's
It's purple
It's
and yellow.
purple and yellow again. Yep. Okay, so they both roll the die. 1 paradox for you.
One paradox for me.
And is it just me? Am I the only one who did 2 that era?
No, I have something in there.
You have 1, but
Oh,
I think
only
you
did
only
2?
did 2,
Yes.
Yeah, blue's the other one.
I'm sad. No, I'm sad.
There does not seem to be enough of. Oh, maybe.
Gotta do something about that, Chippo.
You probably should do something.
Chippo, I gotta do something about that. Do something about that. But I Chippo.
Yeah.
I gotta do something.
You gotta do something about that.
All right, power up.
So this is whenever I do a power core payment, I must also lose a water.
That seems
Looks like,
what
yeah.
that says to me.
I'm trying to get a.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a bad thing.
I know.
There's a good one out there.
What number is it?
It is XO07.
Thank you. I will let you know what it does.
All right, we are done the paradoxes. We're now on to power-ups, powering up your exosuits.
Yeah, whenever you spend an energy core, you have to spend a water.
Gotcha.
If you don't have the water, you can't spend the core.
That's not terrible.
We also receive water now, right?
Some people do. Stop flaunting it, okay?
I can tell.
I also have a 3. I also have this.
That
Right,
that
equal
there,
charge.
that there, what you just did, flaunting.
What's this mean, Keegan? What's that 3-time thing mean?
That's in phase 3.
Oh, it happens at phase 3.
Yeah.
Which we are now in.
All right, sure. I'll pay my power core,
I have powered up my exosuits.
and I now have 3 spots. 1.
I've also powered up my exosuits.
I
He
need
says-
2 water, please, when someone has a moment.
Sounded defeated his voice.
Thank you.
Warp time. Time for warp.
Warp time.
Time for warping time.
No.
Can you go anywhere in the mine?
Huh?
Or do you have to go in the top?
Oh, you can go anywhere. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want the gold, if you want a gold rather than a green, or a titanium rather than yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
assuming to pay back the mech one, you have to take an active mech and unactivate it.
Correct. And you have to ignore its screams.
That's the hard part.
Oh, and we reveal a new super project. Quantum Chameleon.
Looks like you can send a genius there, or maybe even expend
It might
a
even
genius.
it might even eat the genius.
I think
Yes,
it eats the
it
genius and
totally
then you copy
does.
a. I don't know.
And then everyone else has to destroy something.
Choose and take a worker action of any super project or building built by any player.
Right.
All costs and effects apply.
Neat.
But you have to kill a genius to do it.
No. That means that any costs apply.
So it may have other costs.
Yeah, so you send a genius and pay any costs of the space.
Got it.
Sorry, hang on.
Fine.
I will not.
Struggling. The struggle bus is real.
You can figure out some way to go back in time.
Thank you, future me, for the titanium.
What's the yellow resource supposed to be?
Gold.
May I have 2, or I have to pay water for that. May I have 2 water, please?
Didn't I give you 2 water?
I need 2 water again. Because I just did the 2 water, the first 2 water, or the first 3 water.
Yeah, you're all
should have
impressed.
been. Anyway.
How do you get purple cubes?
With difficulty. From the future, from the mine.
Okay, I think I'm good.
It's not good, it's bad.
You're up, Jimbo.
It's not good, it's bad.
Well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man.
So the only way for me to get power cores... Oh no, I can send a scientist.
It'll cost me a purple, a gray, and a water.
Yeah, no, that's not helping.
An only time. I get to set one, right? Because I've sent a scientist.
Yes. That's not an anomaly. That's a breakthrough.
Breakthrough
Very
time.
important difference.
Too many words in this game. Too many words. I would like...
Well, thank you, Emperor of Austria. Chip triangle.
Chip triangle.
Walker. So, well,
Chip
Jimbo.
triangle.
Chip triangle.
Alright, so I put a scientist here. I spend the 5 water.
And get back all your dudes.
And that also pushes me up on this track.
Yes.
And all of these become active again.
I take a free action and I tell my lazy no good workers to get back to work.
I'm going to send this engine. Oh, do I dare? Do I dare? No, I don't dare. I'm going to go to the mine, and I'm going to get a titanium and a gold.
That, and what do I need here? Titanium as well. Well, that's my only choice.
This engineer would like to go here.
Pay water.
I pay water.
What would that engineer like to build?
He would like to build this building of water. Goes here and costs me a green and a single gray and a water. Green, single gray, and water.
I am going to send a scientist here. May I have a flux core, please?
There you go.
Thank you.
Why do I have to send these guys in a mech, right? Can't I just tell them to walk into the wastelands and get
It's heavily irradiated.
Yeah.
They die and you don't
I
get.
understand.
You don't,
Okay,
you
I'm
don't,
still understanding what you're saying.
They don't bring you anything back.
Oh.
Because they die.
There you go. That's a good way.
Now he gets it. Good job, Jimbo. Good job. Oh, I can't send my engineers there. Damn it. That's awful.
So's your face.
All right, I'm going to get my lazy workers back to work.
See? That's how you got to do it.
It's true. You look. And that's a free action, so I will also do something else. And that something else will be to send a scientist over here to spend 1 green cube to get workforce augmentation.
Do we flip this, or does it stay
Yes,
face
we
down?
do.
We now have byproduct converter. Looks like when you build a
Just let me look at
factory, you get 2 gray cubes. Or when you activate a factory.
it. And at the end of the game, you get 1 victory point for factory you have, and it costs an extra gold.
So it's when you build the factory.
Yes.
Cool.
I've done Wakey Wakey.
Eggs and bacon.
A free wakey wakey?
Yeah,
or
so
a
I pushed
cost
my
wakey wakey?
free Wakey Wakey.
You're the only one who's paid your workers this time around.
Apparently.
The rest of us were all like,
Takes a
get back to
whole
work, you
action to
slags.
do that. Whole action. I think I want a genius. Why wouldn't I want a genius?
No, you see,
Oh, I
Keegan-
can take a genius.
No, you have to
For
see.
benefit.
I've put my credit card debt guy in a mech already.
He's all ready
Okay.
to go. Well,
No, wait.
Take the genius.
I can't. I'm sending an operator.
Oh. Well, then-
Actually, wait. No, I want to send the operator.
Don't take a genius then.
But I'll take an engineer.
And a core.
I have a course here.
And a core. Thank you.
Cost me a water, which I do have. And I did Wile E. Coyote Genius.
And you get 1 employee bonus of your choice.
I think I would like
That reminds me, Mark, for your thing,
A
did you
power
pay
core.
that power core
For what?
for researching it?
Oh, I didn't. Thank you.
it is now Jimbo's turn.
I'm going to blink. So I pop this in here.
Wow, what a clean factory device you've got going on there.
Thank you. I roll. I'm just barely okay. I blink
No, this would be over your number of spaces, so you're fine.
to here. She's exhausted. I pay a water. And I research. I'm going to set that to triangle. I'm going to get a gene triangle.
Let's have this scientist go back into time. And she is going to revisit the time when I recruited some foreign labor. And she is going to shove some DNA into that little paradox hole. It's impolite to stare. Impolite to stare.
Are you blue?
And I get this back.
Keegan.
And did you give yourself
Blinking
your
time.
time travel?
Oh,
bonus?
thank you. Yeah.
Blinking gets me a genius. And I will blink.
I am so boned. Boned, boned,
Oh,
boned,
that's gonna suck.
boned, boned, boned.
Before I do that, free action to slide over my
Maybe not.
thingamajig.
Maybe it's fine.
Your thingamajig. Maybe
Make it a little bit
you
safer.
can keep your thingamajig.
So yes. Blinking.
Purple or wild, right? You can use them for
No.
anything.
Oh, engineer can't go.
Let's try.
Scientist can.
Guesses!
Current techs are.
Get bonus titanium after building a factory. When you advance your time travel, you can spend a warp core to
Is there a tech when you have no idea what you're doing and don't understand what's going on, you get 2 victory points?
Yeah, I've got it.
Oh, damn it.
Grab an operator.
It's called the ultimate plan.
I'm going to start
and this guy's tired.
using
Yes.
my...
And did you roll the rift die?
5
No.
water.
Sorry,
1,
the,
2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5.
So I have currently 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, you have 4 empty spaces. You're fine.
Safe? Okay.
Yep.
Close.
I send my internet purchaser
Oh, that should be on.
to get 5 water.
Purveyor of internet scans.
Internet purchaser. I'm going to
He's the only one that has a credit card, so...
send an engineer in a mech to this place. It costs me 2 water. I'm going to build the ultimate plan at a 2 gray cost discount. So
not
it
a
costs
blinky
me a
course.
yellow and a green, and this poor scientist is never heard from again.
I too started the game with 1 and need
Nice.
blinky
And
quarters.
these 2 things go back in their respective,
Yeah. Never to be seen again.
never to be seen again, and I build the ultimate plan, which may have been a ton of work. For
Yours has to go to the left in those spaces, right?
Oh.
I have the many where I can
That's
put
right,
projects wherever
that's
I
right.
want, but yours have to go to the left in those spaces or something.
Yes.
And a genius is not an operator, right?
Correct.
Okay.
My engineer is going to generate 5 water and a point.
Come here.
Thank you.
Sorry. Took me a second to register.
Sorry.
2 water.
Stop hoarding all the water, Keegan.
Yeah, I'll make the change.
That's what he says. He won't.
No, he doesn't like change.
Oh, I don't have
Pay
that.
2 water
Interesting.
and get rid of.
All right. This has to happen now. This is not good.
Oh, sorry. When I did this, the research for a triangle, it let me pop
Sure.
a core.
Scientist goes here because these won't move. Can't blink out of there.
Correct.
Now it says you can't blink out of the wasteland. Correct? This is technically another spot in the wasteland. Can you blink over to there?
No.
Okay.
No blinking in the valley.
Because it cost me 2 water. Let's get that out of the way
Strict
first.
no blink zone.
And because it's a scientist in the scientist spot, I actually get 3 power cores, please, when someone has a second.
Are you thinking of this? You're in the wrong space, I think.
Where do you have to be to get that?
This. So to get power cores and/or warp cores is over here.
Gotcha.
This is lets you buy techs or get an operator.
No.
Okay.
Water back.
So
So
the
2.
scientist, you get 1 flux core automatically.
Yep.
And then you can either get 2 power cores or 2 flux cores.
2 flux cores, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Do that next turn.
Is Walker done cheating?
Walker is done cheating.
I'm going to send a scientist here that uses this green cube that I don't have anymore. No, it's blink time. Time for blinking. Zoop. Pop. He's an engineer, so he comes back awake.
Yep.
I have to roll the thing.
Your disgustingly clean flux machine is fine.
So I get.
Disgustingly clean flex machine.
Yeah.
I don't even get the thing that I want.
That sounds like a you problem.
Yellow and gray. This is
That's
awful.
what you get for taking my spot. Mark.
Go up here, you whiner.
How dare you, sir? How dare you?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna send this operator over here, and he's gonna pay 2 water, and he's going to get rid of 2 glitches. Good job, operator.
Good job, operator.
Later, I'm going to mulch you into a genius.
Yikes!
Pass. I need more buildings.
All right.
Wait for
Biffed. He's really an engineer. He says he doesn't like this glitch. Jimbo.
Does that not have to be an operator for you? Nope. Engineer. Cool.
Okay.
Don't you ever.
Don't touch my things.
He's gonna go up here.
Don't you look at me!
I'm gonna pay 1
Try
water.
it.
There's nothing for it. Oh, except the
The mine, right?
No, you can't copy the mine.
Because
There's no line to it, and sorry,
Nope. No, it's fine. There's. I can do this. I can make it work.
I believe you.
I'm a driver. I'm a winner. Things are gonna change. I can feel it. Whoop. He's gonna pop over here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna pay 3 water
For a power core?
for a green cube.
Oh, yeah.
And
You get 2 cubes from that.
I would
So-
like another green cube.
Got one.
Please. Thank you.
I am going to send this. No, I don't want to send that genius.
Why
out.
did I send him? What is wrong with me?
I'm going to send this operator.
Does anyone mind if I send my administrator?
it was,
Yeah, go ahead.
it was just
Yeah, yeah.
done.
Thank you very much.
So you get another trade now.
No, it just lets me do the whole thing, doesn't it?
No, it gives you 2 trades.
Oh, okay.
So you did 1 trade, so now you get to do another trade.
I'm good, but thank you.
Okay. This operator is going to go over here, and I'm going to get a random tech. A random breakthrough, rather.
Random breakthrough.
Too many words in this game. I get a circle DNA.
You and your DNA.
Yeah, no, that's
spraying
actually,
your DNA
that's actually
everywhere.
really bad. That's actually
I
useless
passed.
to me. So
But you're purple.
I know, I ran out of power cores.
Can you
I should have done things
can
in
you
different order.
blink out of here first, please?
I wish.
You are blocking mining spots. That is not acceptable. So long story short, I'll go to what I was going to do. I'm going to put this scientist here and get 3 water. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead, Jimbo.
I am going to blink again.
Holy blinky.
That's my favorite mechanic in this game, honestly.
Uh,
I blink to here. He becomes tired.
yep.
I roll the dice. I love it. And I get 3 water.
which is good because that's a victory point one. That would have been bad.
I don't know, we're not all going to be competing for all of these. You would have to glitch 2 endgame victory conditions. The glitch itself is worth -2 points. That's a bigger problem, I think.
So on this die roll, what would Jimbo have needed to have rolled? A 3?
In excess of it, he needed to roll
4.
5 or
I need to roll 5 or higher.
5 or higher. I am sending an operator to liberate my to cleanse, to scrub
Okay,
my,
empty
uh,
spaces. Yeah, not filled spots.
to scrub my machine.
No, Mark. This blinking. That's what you're going to do.
Let me see if after you pass you can come back in, because I don't know if I'm going to be blinking. And if I am blinking, probably not with that guy.
Damn it.
I'm sorry.
I don't think you are. Is it me yet?
Yes,
Is it
I
me
think
time?
so.
Time for me?
Yep.
Well, I'm going to.
Yeah, once you pass, you're done.
I should have had more power cores.
Yeah, the flux cores are kind of a big
Flux
deal.
cores, yeah. Could have done so much more blinking.
Blinky, 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 blink.
This is all bad then. Blinking.
So's his face.
Can I have the blinking dice, please?
Blinking dice.
Blinking.
You're fine.
And I want some more people, like an engineer type person.
Well, I want self-respect. We can't all
That
get
will go here, and he will take this engineer,
And you get a power core.
and I get a power core for that.
And
I
this-
don't have any left
And
over
this
here.
guy's tired.
Power
Here,
or
you can
flux?
have a power core.
Why, thank you.
My scientist is going to power up the time machine. I'm going to pop all the way back here, and I'm going to cash this in to undo my interdimensional espionage.
You're what?
My interdimensional espionage.
You're what?
My interdimensional espionage.
Now you're just making stuff up. I will blink. No, actually, it makes more sense for me to do it this way. I'm going to blink this engineer from here over here. Oh, wait. I guess over here then. Spending a water to copy the full column. And I will get a power core and 2 flux cores.
I will blink. That gets me a blink core. Can I have a blink core, please? And what do I have? I have this guy.
Yes.
What was the plan? He is going to go there.
You can make 2 trades.
I can. Do I want to make 2 trades? Why wouldn't I? I'm there. 6 water.
Roll the dice and he gets tired.
Remember, 2 trades can be like 3 water for 2 cubes for a purple cube, or something along those lines.
I can use one of these flex cores. So 3 water to get 2 gray and 1 power core to get 1 purple. And he is immediately tired because he just blinked.
Yes.
And roll the dice.
And roll the dice. Now, because he blinked, does he immediately come out and I don't get the benefit for his...
No, you get to kind of...
All right.
Ooh. Womp, womp, womp,
That's
womp.
what I wanted, right? I immediately get one of these, do I not?
No, you get a glitch.
Oh.
So the glitch you take one of these, it goes on your time travel track.
Yes.
So I think that means you can't move
You
up
can't.
your time travel
You
track.
cannot improve your time travel track until you clear the glitch. It goes on top of your time travel.
Oh, like
marker.
there. Type.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
I'm going to take a free action and pay a water to pop 2 cubes out of my fracture.
Well, that euchres the rest of my turn now, doesn't it?
You can still time travel. You just can't get the.
Yeah,
I have a
it's
victory point to complete for when I time traveled.
thing.
I am going to blink this specialist, this operator, over here. That tires him out. I have to spend a water. And then I'm going to recruit the scientist.
That gets you 2 water.
It gives me 4 water, actually, because of my workforce augmentation.
Oh. Well, aren't you fancy? Walker.
I am going to put this gentleman here, removing 2 of these, and they go. I get to use them again, right? Because he's that good.
What? No.
No. No. Then I am going to move this guy here and pay 2 water to repair 2 glitches.
I am going to mulch this genius into a... oh no, it's the other way around. It's an operator into a genius. Oh, that's not as good.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Awkward.
Oh, well, but I can still get the chords anyway. I'm done.
I will now pass.
I will also pass.
Same here.
Passing for everybody. We now do cleanup. Retrieve workers. Check for impact. Check for game end. Next era.
You are tired. You are also
You
tired.
get to come back
You are not tired.
in the active area.
Need more suits this turn.
What's the
Paradoxes first.
What's the 2 hands with water coming down
Where?
underneath the?
That means you're getting your workers back in the happy way,
Okay.
right? You're referring to that.
Oh, every time you do that action after you're at the max, you just get that.
Yeah, if the
number of
track.
victory points.
Yeah, if the track bounces.
It's the bumping mechanic.
Yes. Well, I knew the 2 points, but just I see now. All right.
Well, it matches the action.
It does
icon.
now. Yeah.
It does now. It didn't before.
The position didn't.
Okay. So we advance to the next era.
Thank you.
We reveal the next super project. Temporal tourism. It's just a cheap time machine.
Bloody tourists ruining it for everybody.
Yeah.
Is this just literally nothing?
That appears
But a
to
bunch
be
of negative points.
literally
Yes.
nothing.
It is literally nothing but a bunch of negative points.
But it's only one more negative point than that one. Interesting.
2 scientists and 2 engineers for the worker track. And
Oh, I
one-
forgot these guys. These
one
guys
operator for
have
the
to come
yeah,
back.
thank you.
Go to the tire track. Do I have any?
Uh,
Everyone, check your board actions because
Yeah, yeah.
I just missed a bunch.
yeah, sometimes the workers hide there.
Yeah, like I just missed another one.
Okay, the new tech is blink suppression bypass. Yes, you spend 1 water along with doing a blink, and you can blink in the valley. At the end of the game, for every 2
Flux cores, you have 1 victory point.
on your fracture device.
Oh, interesting.
I should have been doing that every round.
We don't put out any more of these. We keep the 5 we've got because these are the timelines we've made contact with.
Right.
And I think that's it for preparation. Have we missed anything? All right. Time for Paradox. I think for Era 0, it's still just Walker.
Keegan.
Oh, no, it's Keegan. Sorry. I'm getting purple and brown mixed up. The color differentiation isn't super hot for this. Nothing!
Hooray!
You get nothing!
For 2, it's all
All
of
of
us.
us.
Way to go, Mark.
Sorry. I get a Paradox.
Oh, this is good.
Did I
Please,
get
please,
one?
please, please,
Yeah.
please.
Okay.
Yes.
One for you. That's my third.
So, Keegan, you don't roll anymore for now, and which...
Whenever you pay power cores, you also have to pay water,
Yes.
or
Nothing.
nothing but -4 victory points.
I'll
at
take the
end.
power core water one.
Underneath is if you have 4 or more. No, I don't know what it means.
In phase 2.
In phase 2, if you have 4 or more warp tokens out, you get a Paradox.
Gotcha. It was the phase thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in over there
Oh yeah. Wait.
is just you, Walker, I think. Yeah. Yeah, 2 brown and one for everybody else.
Oh sweet.
Oh, this is already worth -3.
All right.
So you get through those.
You get an anomaly. Oh, and in claiming an anomaly, both of you guys get to nuke a warp tile.
From the past?
From the past.
Do we get it back, or is it just out?
You get it back. You
That's
don't
what we
advance your time travel marker.
Do you have to?
Now there's a question.
I'll do that.
Let me see the phrasing on the anomaly tile.
I remember. I think I've asked
You may.
this before. Yeah. Okay. No. Oh, anyone.
Yes.
Well, I don't want to lose a worker.
All right, where am I? Oh, that one's too far in the past. That one I can do. Okay.
Now, how
okay.
do I get purple?
It is power up time.
Not easily.
Oh, power up first. I don't like that. Don't like that at all.
Oh yeah, power up.
Power up.
Yeah,
For
power
what?
up. Power
Yeah,
up.
power up. Power
Power
up.
up. Power up. Power up. Power up.
You jerks with your free water income. Then it is time for warp.
Warp time. Time for warp. Warping time.
I feel like I'm going.
Nowhere?
Yeah. But not nowhere fast. Nowhere slow.
Jimbo, what do you want?
This.
I will take 4 and labor again.
Oh, it came up again?
Yeah.
Nice.
You know, they always come back when you put them back. They come back. Where did you put espionage?
I don't.
Here
It's
it is.
right there.
Yeah. They just come back when you.
Ah, that's very cool. Time loop amplifier. So I get a purple cube, and then I make 2.
Yep. 2 time
2 different
travelers.
4 travel-y jumps to go back. So I'm going to go all the way back 1, 2, 3 to here, and I'm going to pay this purple cube. And does this mean I don't advance my time travel?
No, that means after you do the 2-4 jumps, you return your focus back to the current era.
Gotcha. So this comes back, and then I'm going to do the next jump to here, and I'm going to pay this back, and
Blue?
that gets this back as
Yellow.
well. And then I come back to the current era.
Well done. I would like a genius, an operator, and an administrator, please.
Genius. Operator. Administrator.
Thank you. Hello, new people. You will come to loathe me.
I don't think there's any way to fight Mark for most employees. He's gotten 6 from that one card.
It's true.
Hey, Shabaka, how's it going?
All right, so that's warp. Everyone done with warp?
Warping done.
Let us proceed with action rounds.
Jimbo,
Take us away.
take us away.
I'm going to send her here, pay a gold cube, and get the Blink suppression bypass.
Costs an extra gold.
Costs an extra gold, so in that case I will have spent the green to get it, and then the
Yeah,
gold.
yeah, yeah.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
no problem. New tech is.
Wait, why does it cost an extra gold? This is the one that costs an extra
I'm
gold.
sorry. I got it.
Nope, it's all
my
good.
apologies. New tech is Valley Outpost number 506. Once during a construct action, you may instead build one building of any type off board for 2 titanium.
Neat.
It still counts as though you built it. And at the end of the game, you score 1 victory point per full row on your player board.
Jimbo, what is the time travel machine building?
It's just
this one?
3 back for a guy.
three
That's
back
it.
for any guy.
Yeah,
It's
no
a
other
generic
cost.
3
Oh, I
back.
can't lift it up. I can lift it up this way. Don't look
Yeah,
underneath
it's
Jimbo.
generic.
Yeah, versus 2 back for a scientist that comes back awake.
Yes, exactly.
And when you're moving back, it's up to that number, is it, or is it?
Correct.
Okay.
Is 0 to that. You can repay something from your current era. You do not get any time travel credit for it, though.
Got it.
It's like the time traveler steps out of the time portal, says, "Here's you 2 water," and hold on.
Market's turn.
On the top
sorry.
of the time travel, sir. Wow. I would like to apologize to all the internet for what just happened there, that act of violence. My goodness. That was atrocious. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to send this engineer.
I need so many more flux cores. So many more.
Oh wait, no, I get to decide where this goes.
Yes, because when you get paradoxes, you get to choose where they go.
I'm going to go over here with my engineer.
Ooh.
I'm going to build this factoire
It's a good factoire.
for one of each. And some water. Done.
Now I'll do the thing. But now I pay water.
Oh no! What
Yep.
will you do, having spent 1 water?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for the support, man.
Yep. So he is there now. At the same time, I'm also going to do free action. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that free action. I'll do this free action to get 2 water. And that will let me build the purple cube, the gray cube, and the water. I would like the go back in time 3 building, please.
This one?
Yeah.
The new one is spend a gold, go back in time 3, and get a victory point.
Yeah, the power plants are not particularly exciting as a rule. That's fine. 2 green. Super green.
Super green.
Here's
Here's
green.
green.
Oh, Jim's going. Thank you.
Remember, the impact's coming.
Yes. Speaking of which, I'm going to do this now before I forget. Free action gets me a paradox and 2 water.
Sure.
May I have 2 flux cores, please? Oh, never mind. I have flux cores directly in front of me.
So you get 2 flux cores and a power core.
And a power core. Done and done.
I had a vision. Oh,
Which
yeah.
was your vision?
I'm going to send this operator and remove these 2 flux cores.
I am going to wake people up with a splash of water to the face, which they're very happy about.
These guys, they spend water on their experience.
It's rude, I think.
That's what I think.
I get half the spin cube for picking up.
They don't even have the courtesy to yell at them?
No, I don't think so. Oh, maybe they yell, like, enjoy your water, you ungrateful bastards, or something like that. They might
okay.
do that.
Okay.
That is not a free action. So.
And you wait for them to be asleep first, right?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
Well,
I mean, that is if you want to let them sleep.
blinky blink
If you're
blink.
feeling nice.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah.
He goes to here because no, it's where he's going,
Where he's going, yeah.
which is over here. Goes in here, costs me 2 water, and that's building a building, right? Yes, it is.
Yes.
It was an engineer,
And
so
a
it's
minus 1
1
cost.
gray less. I would like. I do have a lot of scientists, so I will build this one.
And they come back awake.
And it goes here, so it costs me
What,
a
the
purple
engineer?
and a gray.
No, the scientist you sent.
Purple.
Oh, yeah.
And a gray.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay a core and Do I have to put a free action here, or just as an additional cost to blinking?
Free action and yeah.
Oh, so I can only do this once.
Yes.
Interesting.
And it affects your next blink.
Ah, right. So I'm not blinking yet, but so my next blink, I will be able to blink out of the valley.
All I have to do is put a symbol here and it's.
Yeah, blink from the valley.
Yeah, either free action
Even
or
into the valley itself.
Right.
Do
so
it
do
with
I
a
get
dude,
to?
but
Oh,
you
free
get
actions
points.
don't cost action.
Yeah, exactly.
Slides
So
off.
Oh,
yeah.
I get points.
I was like, why are you waiting for
Yeah,
that?
so you can do it free or as a full action with a cost, but you get points.
She is exhausted.
Interesting.
I will keep this as time. I get
Circular time.
Circle, which gets me another. I do have another flux core. Circle time.
I am going to blink this engineer.
And I didn't roll because I have 6, so I can't.
Slow clap for you.
And I can't go back in time to where I currently am.
Correct.
To pay off the. Okay.
Oh no, sorry. You can. You just didn't get. You don't get to advance your time travel.
Well, I'm not going to do that.
I'm going to blink my engineer over to here, and he is going to get gold
Does the first
and a titanium,
was that?
and he's going to come back refreshed
And
because
then-
he loves going to the mine.
Managed to track down a copy of Guardians of Atlantis First Edition here in Sweden after our talk about large player count games. So I'm very good indeed. All good here. All good here. All good is here. If it's not good, we'll go back in time and fix it.
So what's getting destroyed? That's getting destroyed.
Not
That's
Sweden,
getting
though.
destroyed.
No.
Because that's space.
Yes.
Time we're covered.
Sweden
But space. Sweden's very far.
Yeah.
No, Sweden time is the same as normal time walker.
So we'll
I don't know that he understands.
So what we'll do is we'll take a plane to Sweden and then go back in time.
You can't check a time machine.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's. They
Sure.
That sets off the metal detectors in a bad
Am
way.
I the only one being realistic? No one's being realistic but me.
But I want to see. Jean-Claude again. I want to try.
Van Damme?
Yeah, because obviously
he's Belgian.
Yeah, no, not go there to see him.
It's so confusing. Are we in Sweden anymore?
When we try to smuggle the time machine,
Oh,
the time cops
okay.
show up.
Okay,
and it's
okay.
obviously going to be Jean-Claude, right?
Okay.
Anyway, moving on.
We were never in Sweden.
Maybe it's from.
Am
the
I in Sweden now?
You might be.
It's from this weird alternate universe timeline
Engineer goes here,
where Jean-Claude Van Damme is Swedish.
and I get to get rid of one of these. Don't I get like some sort of victory point every time I get rid of a glitch? Isn't it like 5 points or something?
A glitch? No. Well, you prevent the loss of two you
victory
had
points.
from being glitched out.
Well,
in
I
the first place.
supposedly it is 2 victory points. Yes.
Supposedly.
It's recruiting time. There's no geniuses, which is too bad, but I'll recruit a scientist.
Stop it. Jeez, this guy.
What, with my scientist recruiting?
No, this guy.
Recruiting.
Stop it. It was a terrible song then. It's a terrible song now. And we didn't even go back in time 20 years to hear it again.
When somebody says warping time next, you can go even further. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. You have to move.
No, you have to stop. Warpy time.
I thought it was
just.
I thought it was warping time.
The extent to
And
which
Mark's head explodes.
Wow. I'm going to send this engineer back in time to go pay his debt. So. Is it okay, everybody? Thanks for your past water.
Sorry for bringing up Sweden. I see the mistake clearly.
This guy.
No, Sweden's fine. I just don't know if I'm there or where it is.
He's trying to remember. He's trying to figure out a way now to go back in time and not mention Sweden.
He's actually
So
trying
we
to
still
figure-
have the time travel in Sweden problem, as far as I understand it.
He's actually trying to figure out a way to go back in time to have never tuned into this stream.
Exactly.
Good call.
What
good call.
mistakes have I made?
Was that you, Mark?
Yes.
Sorry, I was thinking about Swedish Jean-Claude Van Damme still.
Well,
That's all I can think about
That's not
now.
really time travel. That's alternate universe theory.
Yeah.
Can we posit a universe where Jean-Claude Van Damme is Swedish?
I'll be back, right? And then it's perfect
No,
for time travel.
no,
Whoa,
you're
whoa,
confusing
whoa.
matters.
No, it's too far now. You've gone too far.
I would like to.
It's a time traveling thing.
I would like to set one to.
Yeah, for an Austrian.
square. Wait, can I have identical ones on this? They all have to be different.
They'll have to be different symbols. They can be the same shape.
Okay, I would like to set one of the dice here. I should also pay a water. What symbol do I not have? I have chip. I have
Just a symbol you don't have.
a symbol
Yeah,
I
a
don't
symbol
have,
he doesn't
that's all
have.
I care about.
Okay, how about you already have DNA? How about some time?
Sounds good.
Circle time.
Circle
time.
time.
Like a clock.
Circle time.
Stop.
Stop it!
Circle time.
Seriously, Keegan, you
That's
need to
it.
stop.
That was the last.
Is it
one.
back to
I
me?
never liked that song.
That doesn't go right there.
Yeah, not there yet.
Yes, I want to put a person out. It will be a genius. The genius will go here.
Genius isn't that smart. There is a titanium there.
There is. I'm going to take that one now.
He just wants to.
What
He
am-
wants to.
What
Okay,
am I
you
going
can't.
to
You can't.
decide? Gonna go there.
Such a good game.
I'll take this titanium, and I'll also get
green thing.
green. Where am I going to build? Green, yellow. Probably green. I'll take a green, please. May I have a green?
Yep.
I don't have enough
Thank you.
green cubes. Well, perhaps it's time to fix that. I am going to link this guy into here.
An administrator in the mine. I don't think it's going to end well for him.
And a green. I have to roll. I'm fine.
Uh-oh, I've made a crucial
I gave you your
mistake.
administrator back.
Thank you. And that is.
I have made a crucial mistake.
That was my turn.
Well, because I said, I'll just send this person to get water so I can do the happy go back.
He got involved in a land
But then you
war in
need a
Asia.
person to do the go back. I have totally messed this turn up again.
No, just wake everybody up. Oh, but you're getting so many points right now from them being happily woken up.
Done.
Well, I don't have a choice now.
I am going to, I guess, go back in time.
Go back in time.
So that's an additional cost to build a building off the edge of your board, right? Or is it just base cost?
I
No,
think that's just the base
once
cost.
you can build any building you want for 2 titanium.
Off the side of your board.
And then at the end of the game,
Every full row is
full
worth
row.
1 point.
Which
I'm
seems
gonna-
like not
am I
many
gonna
points
get
for a pretty
full
significant
row?
expenditure of resources.
Yeah, but I mean, being able to build a really cheap building, I don't know. You're going to get points from that building anyway, right?
True. That's true.
I know how to fix it.
That thing that you're saying,
I've-
it's true.
Figured it.
Have you figured it?
And
think I
I would like.
What was I thinking?
Yes.
Why am I?
Think. Nope.
Why
I
am
would
I
like
like
scientist.
this?
Done.
Because I can
okay,
do
I
this.
still
This
have a bit.
blink, which gets me a thing. I roll the blink dice. I have 3 things. I exceed my things.
So
I
That's that paradox space,
glitch in a paradox space
which means
here. And then
you'll get more anomalies. You'll love it.
exactly, that's what I want. So that all worked well. And I blink this genius into a water
Oh,
space.
hold on. Sorry, no. I don't think that's... No, sorry, I was wrong. That's a building column.
Which building column?
I think it's whichever one you want, but let me check.
Okay.
and you get 4 water.
And I get 4 water because he's a genius, which he'll pretend today that he's a scientist. And there's my missing water problem. Jimbo.
I'm going to go here and pay a green to go back in time. May I have a victory point, please?
Can't Mark's take them all already.
And then
Yeah, you glitch a building of your choice. No, that's not a building.
here, I pay this blink core back to the past, and that goes up.
Right. Let's send this administrate. I should probably do that now. Oh no, I have to do it later. Well then, let's do
You
it
should
later.
probably do it later then.
I should probably, in point of fact, I will probably have to do it later. I'm going to send the scientist over here who gets me a gold. I'm done.
Jimbo, could you blink this up to the water?
Stop copying me, Keegan. Scientist is doing the happy, happy go back dance, which will cost 6 water.
Their time machines are scientifically crude, but culturally very sophisticated.
I haven't been doing the dance. Is that a problem?
I told you, the pelvic thrust is mandatory.
I've been doing that every time.
Okay, then you're fine.
That moves me up on this track.
Good.
Everyone comes back. Jimbo, go ahead.
I am going to use a free action to wake up all my ungrateful workers.
Stop copying me. Everyone's copying me.
Then I'm going to send this administrator here, pay a water.
Administrators can't build.
I'm going to send a scientist.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll just send this operator
Sure.
here to build. Thank you for.
No problem.
I appreciate that. Pay a green and 2 gray to build this, and the first time I build it, I get 4 water.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
4.
I'm going to send this administrator who's going to turn a gold into 5 water and a point. We got a point, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I am going to blink with an operator over here. I'll pay a water so he comes back unsleepy. And I'll take the building tech, please.
Valley up?
Valley one.
Put my scientist here.
Fusion reactor. It looks like when you
Let's
activate
go back in time. 1, 2, 3 spaces.
labs, they cost. Oh no, when you build a lab,
Spend
it
this
costs
gray.
one less
Get
green
rid of
and
this
one less water.
anomaly. Goes back
Yes.
here.
1
and I
point
get
per
to
lab
move
at the
up
end again.
there.
Cool.
All right, so I put a scientist here. I move back 3 time. I paid a gray to get my gray token back. I moved up on my time travel track, and that's it. Yeah.
Jimbo.
I will free action for 2 water. May I have 2 water, please?
Sure.
And then I will free action
Jimbo, you're the reason why we run out of resources.
to pay a water to pop these 2 cores out of my fracture machine, and then I pass.
I'm pretty confident that there are some weird rules about only being able to do 1 free action and only in conjunction with a normal action, but it doesn't matter. I didn't explain it, so it's fine. Free actions are just free.
I will just do them
No, it's fine.
as I go around.
It is fine. It is fine. I'm going to send this genius out into the wasteland to recruit this engineer, and I get 2 power cores.
2 power cores.
Thank you.
I am going to go over here. I think, yes. Spend 2 water. Dropping everything. I'll grab that. Get 2 points. And you can go ahead, Walker.
So I put a scientist here. Oh, wait, what happens with this, Mark?
What?
Because the time machine only lets you go back.
Yeah, it always is recalculated from the moment of the present.
Ah,
So effectively, it snaps back to the. In theory, it snaps back to the present, and then you can go back into those spaces equal to
so I go here. I pay back an engineer. This goes back to here, and I move up on this track again.
One titanium, huh? Yeah. Okay. Jimbo.
I do a free action. Go ahead.
Okay. This engineer is not the kind of worker I need for this purpose. One, two, three, four. Yeah, okay. All right, I guess. I'll send this engineer out here to recruit another engineer and 2 more power cores.
Do you not have enough people, Mark?
Always more.
Apparently.
Engineers are my evacuation condition.
Oh, gotcha.
I can't go unless I've got a whole bunch of engineers watching me. It's a bit of a problem.
Sounds like a bit of a
Gonna
problem.
move
Why do you think I lived close to MIT for all those years?
1, 2, 3, and I'll pay off my water. water debt.
Water debt.
Thank you. Go ahead, Walker.
I use my credit card and I got 5 water.
Pass.
I am going to force my workers back to work. In the process, one of them is so lazy they can't be bothered to show up.
Wow, that's pretty lazy.
I know, right? Glad they didn't go back to work. And then I'm going to...
Did you just kill one of your workers?
Did I kill them? Did they kill themselves? I mean,
Yeah.
it's their fault.
Seriously is.
Generate 3 titanium. Done.
It's one of these things, because we have the most workers, we get to make the worker rules, and therefore
Yeah, we have an employers union.
you're not allowed to look into employee deaths.
Oh, I don't care. I'm just
That's
curious.
in fact against the law.
This is purely scientific.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, this is a scientific inquiry.
Linking to
My own biases don't enter into it.
Yeah, I can't blink to there anyway. Oh, I can't blink to either of the places I want to blink to.
Then you should probably stop blinking.
Yeah, but
Looking bad.
blinking bad. No, I can still get some random resources. Actually, maybe I don't want to blink. Yeah, sure. I'll blink over here. Copy this column. Pay an extra water. Because it was an engineer, it gets me power core and 2 more power cores. I think. Yes. Done.
I would like to put an engineer and a mech.
Oh, I have to roll a paradox dice.
And my engineer will go here. I get this green
I'm good.
and another green, please.
Pass.
Well, if I don't do it, I'll probably regret it, so I'm going to get 2 more power cores. Flux cores, rather.
Pass.
I am going to put this person here, pay 2 water, and advance my...
You have to have a sciencey thing.
Breakthrough, yeah.
Yes. I knew that. I have a mech left to do that with.
Good stuff.
So, it has to be a scientist.
Or a genius.
Well, it's going to have to be a genius then. And it's going to cost me a water.
And do you have any care as to the shape or...
Nope.
You get a people triangle.
I like people triangles.
I am passed.
I'm going to mulch this operator into a genius.
It sounds fairly gruesome.
And I get 2 points for this mulching. Can I get 2 points, Keegan?
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of 2 points,
Well,
now
it's Keegan's turn now.
I passed.
He
Okay.
passed. Now I'll put the operator there. Now I'll spend the 2 water and get the 2 points.
And you move your fracture device 1 space to the right.
Hey, there's a first time for everything, and that is, I've never done that before. Jimbo,
Pass.
Mark, it's just you and I.
I think it's worth it. I'm going to... No, it's not. It's too risky. I'm going to pass.
4 higher on that die, eh? It also gets me a green cube.
No, 5 or higher. Because you have 4 empty spaces.
5 or higher. Well, let's do this, because it gets me a green cube, please.
No, that's cost.
It is, I see that now.
That 2 points is a benefit.
I pass.
Okay. Onward to the cleaning of the up.
You are an engineer. You get to go here. The scientist also gets to go here.
Everyone so sleepy.
It's time for impact.
Not
Ba-boom.
Not you.
Cover up. There should be tiles for yes. So these are the expansion tiles. I'm gonna need. The other tiles are.
I think they were in that thing I gave you. The
Right
thing
here.
you asked
For the covering your board.
Yes, and then these tiles. Everyone take 2 covering board tiles. I think everyone's 2.
I definitely have 2.
I have 2. It is time to cover up the board.
Only 1 free Mac.
Yeah.
Life is pain.
Good thing I'm drowning in power cores.
Oh, you too.
You want one? It'll cost you all the water you have forever.
No, I'm getting out of here.
I don't know what happens, but no matter what I do, these tiles never remain sorted. I just can't. They're like socks in a dryer. They just. Shuffle these, put one face up here. Shuffle these, put one face up here. Shuffle these, put one face up here.
And do we put 2 on the top space?
I'm in charge of the rest of that.
Okay.
Discount, build a super project, get more points. Build twice
I said put one face up.
In each space.
in each
In each
space.
space. Oh, okay.
Set an extra die face. Return 2 paradoxes. Plus, you can build a super project. Scream Real Loud. Get the recruit bonus again. Recruit again, and get a mech.
Get a mech.
Like free activation of a mech.
Yeah, get a mech.
Oh, spicy.
This one, however, first is pay a power core and improve your flux machine.
Whew.
Pay a water for 2 glitch and or flux core removals. I don't know.
Something.
Something.
Something related to buildings.
Get a cheap tech. So this wants to go. I'll find a place to put it later.
These all need to go
That's on building, yes.
all the way up here.
Look at the bottom 3 tiles of one building stack. You may choose to build one of those instead. You do gain a point.
Cool.
And this flips over now.
Yes. Whoever builds it gets 3 bonus points.
Well, people have built so many of the other ones.
Yeah.
You need either triangle something or square and circle of something else.
From now on, the top space here always has a purple.
Cool.
We now proceed to preparation. So,
Does this count as a space when counting for your time machine?
no.
Okay.
Thank you. I was going to clarify that. Because it looks like it should be, but it's not.
So the end of the game, is the game end just triggered at the end of this round, or was there a second way it can be triggered? If, like,
Yes.
all
If there are no tiles left here, we end the game prematurely. That is difficult but possible given blinking.
Yeah.
So it's power up time?
Well, we're still populating the board.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, we haven't done this yet either. Jimbo, did you do this without me?
2 engineers, an administrator, and a genius, please.
2 engineers. Administrator.
I can't remember where the tile is, but this is worth -3 points. So if you're the last person to evacuate, it's -3 points. You have to send a worker in a mech to go evacuate people.
Like, hey, everybody. Time to go. It's time to go.
The new tech is compound warp. Compound warp is an additional cost to water. During the warp phase, you can warp 1 additional tile for a total of 3, and it goes on top of another of your warp tiles. You receive the benefits of everything. The stack counts as 1 during paradox phases, and you can pay back and retrieve either the top tile or both tiles with a single time travel, advancing on the time travel track for each retrieval.
Neat.
And at the end of the game, 1 point for each of your warp tiles remaining on the timeline, which reduces their penalty.
And when you go here,
Here.
it's a one-time.
Yes, you only can do it once. You put your marker here.
And you have to have met the top bit, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Getting there. Yeah, I really like the blinking in this. So cool.
Blinking's great.
The expansion is great.
And these are leftover? What? Leftovers.
Delicious.
Mech power-ups.
Oh, yeah, power up.
Oh, I have so many cores. Might as well. Do I want to do all of them? But then water. 3 cores.
Oh, man, your power up is so
No.
cheap.
2 cores.
My which?
Your mech power ups.
3 cores?
Yeah,
2
they're pretty
cores. Fine, 3. No water for me.
Jimbo, go ahead.
Yeah. Right.
Can we warp first?
Yes.
I suppose we could do that.
We should probably paradox before we do that, actually.
Yes.
We should probably paradox before we power up.
Yes.
Yes.
Is that little old me way back there?
It is
Alone?
blue, yes.
That's not good at all. That's really bad. I wasn't ready for this. Doesn't matter, because I can't get more than one anyway. So, what are we looking at?
The blank one, or I don't know.
Every time I want to put a mech into genius into a mech, I lose a
Costs
point.
you a victory point.
Oof. How often am I going to be doing that? I might be doing that, so I'll take this this blank gross one because I plan on covering it up anyway. And if you put these paradoxes back.
Now, do you wish to remove that token now, Mark?
Well, I do it at the end later because we wait until the.
Oh, I thought it
'Cause
was
I still-
every time you take one of these. You
It is,
decide.
but you can't use it to affect who gets to roll and when.
Gotcha.
I'll probably be doing it later, so that's you, isn't it?
Keegan.
Oh, that's Keegan, right?
Oh, yes. Boo earns.
And then it's all of us but Jimbo.
And I don't roll anymore, so you too.
Let's just roll this die, that's it.
Yep. One paradox. Oh, you cleared the glitch on your. Yeah.
I wasn't, though. Remember, we thought it was this.
Oh,
and then,
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then it was actually this.
Well, but you
I
cleared the
need
glitch on
a-
your time travel track.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what do we have available? Mechs.
Pay for max, and your time travel machines are at 2 fewer.
Pay to put geniuses and mechs,
I'll take
or
that.
the geniuses and mechs.
Yeah.
This is.
You get to actually use it.
Yeah,
Send
it's
a guy
it's
here.
It's usable space.
Yep, send
Minus
a guy
5
here.
points.
Get a gray cube. Guy comes back happy, but it's minus 5 points.
Apparently, it's an anomaly that just spits out titanium all day long.
Kaplunk. Kaplunk. Where's this coming from? You don't want to.
Don't ask.
Yeah.
Kill a guy, 2 water, and
Or.
cubes.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
2
it's
water.
this or this?
No, sorry. It's. I thought you were gonna say 2 cube. It's
Gotcha.
2 cubes or 1 cube.
Yep.
Then here,
Purple's 2.
brown is
Brown
2.
is 2.
I had a.
Yeah, so
Bad time.
just you.
I see. So
You might roll blank.
anything but blank,
There you go. It's a blank.
which is fine.
That's it for Paradox. We powered up. Now we can warp.
I have my warp ready.
Oh, and yes, I am going to remove this warp tile because I'm never getting that back.
Keegan, did you take a red building? Do you wish to remove any of your...
I do. I sure do.
Now remember, just as a note, in case you're curious, Keegan and I can get an extra mech, even though there's no space here. This is just from powering up. We can
Via
get
this, right?
well via that or warp tile.
Yeah. Okay, 2 extra mechs.
Yeah.
Just 3.
I mean, the limit on the next 6. It's
Yeah.
not what else is.
I want both of these.
thought there was an advantage for having the most warp tokens in the
No, you're messing.
purple and a gray.
Great for me.
I have some gray. Oh, you have one?
Yep.
Okay.
And I guess it's me.
Yep.
Me time for me.
Yes.
All right. Pop an administrator into this mech. He's gonna go here. Do I still have to pay the 2 water? Or because that's
Crap,
the-
I don't remember.
I don't
don't think
you
so.
do.
I assume not.
I think the water
Yeah.
cost goes away.
I'll get.
Because some of them still have a water cost.
And then this flips over, right?
Yes.
And I don't
Well, technically it flips over when when we retrieve it, but yeah, whatever.
May I have a 5 water droplet, please?
I appreciate your being so responsible.
Mark.
Yeah, it's worth it. Okay, we are sending this scientist
No, don't do it.
over here.
Don't do it. Okay.
What? I'm gonna spend a.
That's fine.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna spend a warp core. Techs are good, but I never really pay enough attention to them.
I need text.
I know you do. I get to upgrade my tech board, and then I'm going to set my symbol to, let's say, time travel. And so give me a time circle, please. Isn't that like the 3rd or 4th time circle? That's
I get a time circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got one. And then does this come off?
When I leave, yeah, but
When you
whenever.
Yeah, because you might blink away, so
Yeah.
it could be very well be
Yeah.
important.
I'm also going to send a dude there. But I'm going to take the buy a tech for a resource. Spend 1. And I'll acquire the one on the left.
Compound
On my
warp?
left, yeah.
2 extra water.
Is that 2 victory points per building I have?
Per super project.
No, that's if you build a super project, get 2 points.
I thought that was a.
No,
that's
the building
and
symbol.
I can
That's
roll
super
die.
project.
What's the 5th symbol I don't have? I have time, DNA, chip, and people.
I mean, it's a symbol. What do you care?
Yeah. Well, I will roll the shape die then. And take triangle of whatever that is.
Of
Because it needs to be one.
do you have aim?
No, aim, yeah.
That's I assume that's like military tech or
I
something.
think so.
Done.
So can I build this one?
Yeah. Your focus is there, yeah. You'd need this breakthrough, or these 2 breakthroughs, and these resources.
Oh shit, that's not happening. All right.
It's a lot of points.
And this is sorry. I know you did all.
Build
these,
twice.
but Build twice. Oh, I like that. Go here. Building this one. So it costs me 2 purple and a single gray because that's an engineer. And 2 water. And then what's my cheapest one? A green and a gray and a water. Or a yellow. I'm going to do yellow instead. And I don't need to spend a water for that one. So a gray and a yellow gets me a gray one.
That is send an engineer, pay
This
a
one.
gray. Oh, Walker, you're a monster.
And it goes there. That is my action completed.
Well, dang. All right. This genius is gonna go here, and I'm gonna get a purple cube, and I'm gonna get a green cube.
I think I have to. Jimbo.
Do you have to?
I think I might have to. I'm going to send this engineer, who's going to go recruit 2 engineers, and I get 4 power cores.
It's a lot of power cores.
Keegan.
Mm-hmm. 7 water for a dude?
What?
That water building is 7
Yep.
water for a dude?
You
But
kill
you
him, though.
kill a guy.
Straight out icing.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Well, we are 80%
It-
water.
Tank girl style. You just stick the thing in his back, and
Something about Dune.
Yeah,
Recycle.
something.
I
Water
am,
world.
Yeah. Sorry, Mark. I think you explained that, but I didn't retain it.
It's fine. If you build a super project, you get 2 points.
Ah, got it. What is this?
You get to look at the bottom of one of these stacks and build it, and you get a point for
bottom
doing so.
three.
Bottom 3.
That's instead of.
So you go there,
Yeah.
look at the bottom 3 tiles of one of the stacks.
Yeah.
If you choose to build one of those,
You get.
you get a point. Otherwise, you can build whatever.
But you can still build the top.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Let's send. I would like to look at the bottom 3 of the water stack, please.
Keegan's anti-juicing his own people.
Well, I might juice my own people, but I would like to have people being asleep for purposes.
That sounded sinister. When
It
you
did.
said that.
It did. Very simple. Yeah, I agree.
It's just when I blink, I gain a water. That was pretty good. And sure. Yep. I'm going to build that, so we'll get a point. And as my build, I'm going to use my once per game build off the side of my board for 2 gray.
Yep.
2, 3,
And I'll just throw
4, 5. Once again, I max out my credit card for water. Jimbo.
Scientist in a mech in the valley.
In the valley.
3, and I'm going to. You do a free action with a standard action, correct?
Yeah.
You get 2 water. I have 1 single water droplet, please.
I am going to blink my engineer from here over to here. I get 2 titanium. Engineer comes back happy because he loves that mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have trouble.
What do I need to build something cool?
Would I like water? Or would I like cubes?
There's a gold and
Yep.
This scientist goes here. I pay 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's all my water. Gets me 2 victory points.
Did you get all your dudes back?
And I get all my dudes back. Go ahead, Jimbo.
I am going to blink this administrator here. I'm going to trade them 2 purple cubes for a green cube and a yellow cube. And 2 purple cube, sorry, and a purple cube for, may I have 2 more green cubes, please?
I'm going to send my engineer into a factory. He's going to turn one water into 3 titanium. I'm done, Keegan.
I am going to.
What do you need so much titanium for? Is that the engineered titanium combo? Yeah, there's no catching you now. There's no maximum on that. That's the problem. It's going to be like 50 points.
No.
Yeah.
Probably
That'd
gonna be
be
more.
close.
Could probably be more like 10 points, but
It's
Is it? It's not 5 per?
it's 2.
no,
per.
it's 2 per pair.
Oh, sorry. Mine's 5. So I just assumed
Yeah, no, yours
was
is
in that
harder.
area.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Gonna
Yeah, mine's also 5 per super project, but
blink this guy
I don't
into the
know,
water.
Actually,
if you
yours
would.
isn't all that much harder.
I always struggle
And I'll
with the
damn,
super
pay the
for every
water,
2,
but
though.
I also gain a water
Oh, you do need the 2 anomalies first.
to send him back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the concept.
Yeah, I just struggle so much with the super projects.
I just realized I
think
thought it
that's
was
about-
1 green per. I just realized it's 2 green per. So I'm in a little bit of trouble now.
I think that was this factions thing too. Well, at least you took the
I did.
you took the building.
It will
yeah.
help, but
Oh, so that goes here, but then I gain 2.
back to me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I did have everything ready.
Yeah, no worries.
Let's go here. removes 2 of these. Go ahead, Jimbo.
Tech is Exosuit Bay Extension. It looks like you can power up an additional mech for 2 water.
Yeah, you just get an extra.
Ah, neat.
I don't even know where the token is.
What do I need to do? Focus on what you need.
And these are
to do.
gone for the rest of the game?
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
can't go there.
Did you see how there's this giant meteor?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Civilization's crumbling, man.
So if one person goes here, can we then go here to go there because it's now full?
Yes.
Cool. Alright, so I need those. I need that. I need this and that and that and this and this. And
No, you need to blink, Jimbo, is what you need to do. That genius really wants to be somewhere else.
That's the problem. Geniuses always want to be somewhere else.
I mean,
They're
eventually,
impossible to satisfy.
because that super project isn't available until next turn.
Correct. You don't travel in
Oh,
the future.
I need to get
Right.
my whole water from the one space that I didn't.
I am going to
Activate.
send a scientist here, spend a green cube, go back in time
Back in time.
Stop it.
to
It's Jimbo's fault.
here and pay a circular clock to put the time loop amplifier back in its proper space.
Okay. And don't forget to take the warp tile.
This, get this, and may I have 1 victory point token, please? If there is a 3 victory point token, I
There are
take
not.
one
There are
of those
1s or 5s.
I'm gonna cash in my 1s for 5.
I don't have enough ones to do that.
The evacuation, gentlemen, has begun.
Boo.
I get 5 because I've got 3 factories. I have 8 titanium and 8 engineers. So that's another 16. So I get 21 points.
Oof.
Here's 4. Give me 25 if you don't mind.
Well done.
Hmm?
That's a lot of points.
It's look, my way of life is just superior to yours.
25?
Thank you.
25.
Weird octopus freaks.
Look, our army of Japanese businessmen will wait.
I would like to send my dude over here. Spend 2 water.
Like these
Throw that on
bow-legged
there.
twerps calling me a freak. Come on.
I have completed my flux capacitor, whatever.
Shaky like losers.
Engineer there gets rid of
And I get 2 points for that.
a glitch.
Point and point.
Go ahead, Jimbo.
Okay. I'm going to blink my Genios here. She goes back exhausted. I have 5 spaces, so I roll. I'm okay. I will set military tech. I'll get a military tech triangle. That's time. Because I got a triangle, I get to pop a core out of my machine.
Oh, at the end of the game, leftover, I definitely, I'm not lying when I said that I've told you this at some point in my life. At the end of the game, leftover breakthroughs are worth 1 point. A full set of 3 different shapes, symbol independent, is 2 extra.
Okay.
Sorry, whatever you have in front of you is worth points.
No.
No, sorry, in front of you.
Yeah, whatever.
Not.
No, it's the same shape.
I know.
Gives me nothing. Well, it'd be worth 2 points, but they're more useful doing other things, such as, I need 1 more.
These point tokens are worth extra points.
Yeah, for every 5-point token I've got is it's
There was a game we played that did that. I can't remember what it was, but
Yeah,
you've got points for points.
I think it was one of the, it was the grind, it was the one where you shift the machine around, One of them was like, it was like for every 5-point
That's
tokens
right.
you get one or 3-point token.
Yeah.
I was livid. Like I was so
Corrosion.
mad. Corrosion.
Yeah.
Still a super fun game. Just that one particular.
I've never played Corrosion. I think I might be thinking of something else, or maybe I'm thinking of Jimbo rant about it. Possibly. After you guys have played it.
I thought I was pretty sure you and Megan played Corrosion.
I haven't played Corrosion.
Okay, I'm sending this engineer into the time machine. I am going back in time and visiting the loan shark to repay this kind loan of titanium, which, funnily enough, I don't need anymore. You just flash it in front of people's eyes. Look at all the metal I've got. Why is it disappearing? Shut up. Shut up. Done.
I almost don't want to do that thing.
Well, then don't.
Yep. I'm going to blink. Yes. Blink. No, right. But blink who? Blink you
No, Blake, you.
into here. I'll roll the blinky
Does that
dice.
not just come off, Mark?
Oh, yeah, it just comes off, yeah.
Has somebody get the blinky dice?
Blinky dice?
Blinky dice.
Oh, wow. You've been blinking a lot.
I like to blink.
It's true.
You're
fine.
Have to exceed. Okay, so we're good. You come back tired, and this guy lets me acquire a building, which will be the anomaly neutralizer, please. And by building, I mean tech.
And by my turn, I mean blinking. And he comes back tired. It's where you're coming from, not where you're
No,
going
it's
to.
where you're going
Where
to.
you're going to.
We're going
So he
to.
comes back
goes
awake.
right back
If you're
into
blinking
here.
into the mine.
I go here. I get this and this,
Another green, yeah.
and my turn is done. Jimbo.
Yeah, are you gonna blink that squid thing at any point? Do you think maybe? I'm just curious. You know, like you know.
Probably.
Probably. Do you think maybe?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
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 Do you think this
Yeah.
will happen?
Totally.
My administrator is going to go and wake everybody up with some gentle splashes of water, and it's this value that I have to pay.
Yes.
So may I have a 1 water change, please? Thank you.
Seeing a genius over here to plug in this time travel technology into my Flux device, I get a victory point for that.
And
Also, I'm going to mulch this operator into a genius, and I get 2 points for that. 2 points, please. Thank you.
I think this is going to be my last blink. Perhaps. Yes. There's going to be one more turn. I can escape next turn.
Looks very likely.
Yep. Okay. So you come there and get me.
man, I sure hope so.
Maybe I do want to blink somewhere. Give me one of these. You are sleepy.
Sleep.
And I roll a blink die. This is where something bad happens, I'm sure. Yeah. Okay. So this is
Flux device.
okay.
It's your own
My own
tokens.
tokens. Bam. Done.
I wonder if I remember to take my bonus back this turn. If not, that was a long time.
Walker?
ago.
Yes, I would like to get water. I do that by putting a scientist here. And it gets me 3 water, and I'm done. Jimbo.
I am going to blink. I have to pay a water to do that. To blink the scientist out of here
And I should have water from blinking.
to here. I get rid of these. Somebody take those. Scientist is tired. I get to research. I get a square. Cube symbol.
This engineer gets loaded up with supplies, nobly throws himself into an anomaly, and let's never talk about him again.
We'll make a nice statue of him.
Gonna
Who was he? I
here
have trouble remembering him.
and pay off my yellow debt.
Speaking of paying off debt, I would like to put a scientist in here and go back one,
That's just one.
two,
That's two.
and pay 2 water. That moves this up by 1, and I get the token back.
I'm going to send my operator over here, pay 2 water, and this piece of technology to upgrade my fracture device. And I get 2 points. May I have a 5 victory point token, please?
I get a gold member.
Can I think I'll escape. Yeah, nothing else that I super want to do with this guy this turn. I'll escape.
Evacuate.
Evacuate. So I have 4 techs and 8 sleepy dudes, so that's going to be 16, plus my 2 for having that, so 18 points.
Great.
Nice.
I'll turn 2 off and take a 20.
That was some solid evacuating, boys.
How close are you, Jimbo? What do you have your threshold?
I get 2. Oh yeah. No, I'm below by 1 water.
You need a
Yeah, but it's
single
water,
water.
so
So it's easy. And the last person in is what? Minus how many points?
3.
Minus 3.
It's not great. But I'm already passed.
he's already passed.
He's already passed.
Though I am
But-
first to go next round.
But you are first to go. Interesting. All right. It is my turn. Me says want to go back in time.
I don't know what just happened, but I don't like it.
And this guy knows how to do time travel, really?
I'm going to go here. I'm going to pay back a core. I'm going to go up on this track. And I'm done.
This genius is going to go here, and I'm going to pay a gold to get 5 water. This I keep forgetting how thirsty this faction is. They're so thirsty. And no, I don't know what that means in meme speak.
Yes, you do.
Not really. I think I kind of do, but not really.
You know.
Unhappy wake up time.
Also known as the sad hello.
Yeah. Yes. Go ahead, Walker. Oh, actually, I guess that was a free action, so I can do an actual action with that. I'll get rid of my unhappy warpingness.
So it's going to give me 5 more points, but if I'm in last, it'll only be 2 points.
Yes.
Yes, that's still 2 more points.
I've been doing the same thing where I'm like, well, I'm aiming for something to get 5 more points, and even if I go become last, it still gets me 2 more points, which is better than no more points.
Well, I mean, and
Well, you got to look at
Super
if you
Points,
could, if it could make Mark lose the 3 points. Or, sorry, no, I should say if it could make the leader lose the 3 points, then it would be worth it.
Look, just because I scored my evacuation points first doesn't make me the leader.
No, that's what I meant. That's why I changed it to the leader.
Thank you.
I have no idea who is the leader.
I think it's Mark.
All right.
I'm confident it's not me. That is all. That is as far as I'm willing
This
to say.
genius is jumping into this time machine.
Some genius.
It costs a yellow
It
cube.
jumped into a time machine.
It will allow me to go back to here.
There's a famous comment.
I can
in,
take off this.
There's a
mech.
cake and a Sotomayor. I can't remember.
I
She's
get
talking
this
about
back.
SB10. And it's like,
And
so
I
some
go
legal
here.
genius.
And that is my turn. Go ahead.
I am going to warp. That costs me 2 water, which makes me sad because I'm thirsty. I don't know what that means.
It means you need more water.
Oh, thanks. I'm going to warp this scientist over here, and I'm going to get 3 power cores for the privilege. 3 fracture cores.
Something's happened. No, that's right. Never mind. Didn't you
Keegan
go here,
pass.
Keegan?
There were 2 there.
There's 2 there. No, he did
No,
something else.
nobody
Yeah,
went
yeah.
there. Yeah, you're right because there were. Yeah.
I pass.
You pass. Well, I've got an active mech. I might as well use it.
Yeah, because you don't get to keep active mechs from turn to turn, do you?
Nope.
Didn't think so.
You power them up, And then if you don't use them, they power down.
It pays your money and it takes your chances.
Pay a water, and I can get rid of 2 of these. That gets me.
But you need your second anomaly.
Well, I can do that right now.
Oh, okay.
I
can get an anomaly whenever I want.
I simply go here. I get 2 water.
Oh, yeah.
Gets me a paradox, which triggers an anomaly.
Yeah.
Which anomaly would you like?
I'm going to take this one that's on top.
That does not allow you to remove a warp core because the impact has happened. Sorry, a warp tile. After the impact, that doesn't happen anymore.
Any of your things that are back here? Remember, normally when you get one of those, you get to remove a thing, but because the impact has happened, you don't get to remove them anymore.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't care about that.
I want more paradoxes.
I have 2 up here. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, now
You have 3 power generators. Well done.
Yeah, he knows what's what.
Mm-hmm.
He's almost guaranteed this, which is pretty good.
Yeah, I thought that I was going to be a shoe-in for that, and then I only
You
ended
only
up
built
building one. Well, part of my problem is I've just mangled this whole game, but like I was like, oh, check this out. I could just warp for free. And then it was immediately buried, and I never got to it, and it's been a useless technology for me for the rest of the game. It's like, son of the bee.
engineer gets inside this, and he goes.
Dang.
Only a scientist can go there.
Yeah.
That is lame.
Lick your face.
How else? I need to. I can't do anything. I go here. I get 2 yellows. Go ahead.
So some genius is going to go here. Oh no, that doesn't let me research twice. Let me fix both.
Yeah,
I
let's
don't,
set both dice.
I don't really care about setting both dice. But would a building discount of 2 really make something sing? What is the most valuable building that I could build? I could build a time machine for 4 points. And with a discount of 2, it would still cost me a purple, which I don't have. So, going back to the original plan, let's send the genius to... Oh, but it would help me be competitive for... No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't.
Did someone take a purple from here? Because we're supposed to get
Yes, I did.
purple for sure.
That's the very
You
first
did
thing
that?
I did.
All right.
People have been in and out like you wouldn't believe.
Yikes.
Hey, you know what? I'll go here anyway.
No more research.
I would like a military triangle. What the hey?
I pass. Back to you, Mark.
Okay. That doesn't really matter. Military anything. Sorry, I was just being whimsical.
Whimsical triangles.
I am going to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to warp. I've got a genius who can warp.
Blink, 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 blink.
Who's going to... I thought I had an operator up here. I don't. Okay. I'll go here.
Up here.
And what the genius is going to do is going to count as an administrator, thereby giving me a warp thingy, and I will get an operator, and then I roll the dice of pain, and I'm fine, and the genius is tired. And I'm the only one in?
Yep. It's all you.
I will remove 2 warp cores.
Spring.
I'm done. So, cleanup. Get your workers back.
Check for impact.
Wow.
Are we gonna impact?
No. If your
Impact
question
you-
is if we are going to have an impact, the answer is no, we are not going to have an impact.
Jimbo, could you throw me my purple? You.
I've got all these engineers around, and I'm like, why did I ever get you?
Because you had to evac them.
For that,
No,
for that
so-
25 points
No,
that
we.
you've got.
So here's the thing. Thematically, we have already evac. This is us convincing people to follow us.
Oh, well, so you needed the engineers to convince the other engineers on Earth because they would only listen to other engineers.
Is that how engineers work?
I'm just, spitballing here, man.
Purple.
Graves.
2.
do we get a purple from the card as well?
No,
The top one's always a purple, regardless of what the card says. So
This
there's
happens
no, the redundancy doesn't matter.
Yeah, it turned purple into purple this time. These need to be refilled, right?
Oh, yes. Two more
Two
operators, please.
operators.
And anything to do with the science cards and anomaly stuff over there? You guys got
Yeah, the tech card, yes.
New tech card is fracture device capacitor.
Just upgrade your fracture device. Boop. Once. And
But then,
for every, at the end of the game, it's either for every step or if it's fully upgraded. Let me see.
I choose every step.
Keegan roll.
Oh,
Each time you've upgraded.
good, good.
Keegan and me roll.
Yes.
And so the power. Sorry, no. Paradox is done.
Yes.
Power up time.
Sure. Sure.
Sure.
They are worth fewer negative points to me.
So that gives me a single water. Don't forget to get your water for
Oh yeah, for makes you didn't power up.
boxes that you didn't power up.
Oh, yeah,
some,
power
pe-
up time.
some people get that. Other
Now
people
it's
don't.
warp time.
I don't think we warp on the last turn, do we?
You sure do.
Yeah, you do.
They're just automatic negative points. Although
No,
you can.
at the end of the game, you have an opportunity to repair the timeline. You don't get any time travel points for doing so.
Yeah.
You just avoid negative points for doing it. Oh, yeah.
Keegan's the only one that's busting up the timeline.
Bustin makes him feel good.
Mech number 4 and a green. Damn you.
All right, Jimbo.
It will not be possible for you to repair that mech from the timeline.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so you know,
Yeah.
like, there's no.
No, they're. I got the thing, so they're worth only
Okay,
fewer
cool.
negative points.
Cool,
so I'm
cool,
fine
cool.
with the sacrifice.
Engineer goes here. I am building the whatever the thing is, the uranium cores.
You want the discount rather than 2 points?
No.
Just say.
Yeah, no, I'll take the 2 points. So that's 3. Because I sent an engineer, I don't pay the gray.
Correct.
This scientist
Scientist is gone.
goes off and does something with it. This
Yeah.
uranium cores. Huzzah!
Mining cores?
No, myanium.
And you took the points, right? At the end of the day?
And then no, I need 2 victory points.
Yeah, 2
please.
victory points.
Mark.
Jimbo.
Yeah. Let's do this. Okay, we're going to do the final unhappy wake up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
And sadly, another engineer is lost due to burnout.
Keegan.
Nope, that was a free action.
Oh, that's right. You did the unhappy one. My apologies.
And I'm going to send a scientist in a big stompy mech straight into the valley because it is points, and I like points. 1 green gets me this tech.
No.
Sorry. Covert operations, you get to.
Look at the top 2 cards of the story. Scoring.
Well, yeah, but I mean, looking at cards that are not in the game by themselves wouldn't do anything. So, in addition, draw 2 random unused endgame condition cards and keep 1. And then you can score it. Nobody else can. On top of that, you get 1 extra for any of these that you score.
Intriguing.
You're intriguing.
I'll take that.
Come on, you go with the cards, don't you?
Take that for $1.
Hold on, I need to sort these.
Give me the one for most techs.
Shut up.
Me. It's a me. Jimbadio.
Well, your odds are good. It's in here.
3 of these. And a free action.
I will take the one for.
a mech.
Oh, don't. I guess the
Speaking
two
of
good
free
ones.
action,
You
yes.
don't you don't have to tell us. It's,
Oh,
you
it's
keep
fine.
it face down.
Um,
water.
Can I keep both?
No.
Paradox. A paradox, a paradox, a most intelligent paradox.
Can you blink to escape?
Paradox.
Sorry, to evacuate? Or do you have to...
Yeah.
Okay.
As you put it in your last mech. Oops.
Kind of be sure, yeah.
Who's up?
I assume I internalized that correctly.
You.
Oh, great. Thank you. Great. Great.
Great.
Is it great?
It's not bad.
I
Can
think
you
it's.
flip over the top
think it's
tech
great.
card?
Yes. It's in turn 6. I think you get to take
Yeah.
cores out of your fracture machine.
At the end of the game, you get a point per operator, max 5. I would assume. Okay, I'm going to go here. I am going to spend a water to get rid of 2 Flexors. I am going to recruit a genius. And when I recruit, I get the double bonus. I will choose to get points. I would like 2 points, please.
2 points for Mark.
Keegan.
We're going to go over here and take a yellow and a gray.
Doesn't this one just come off?
Yeah, sure. I just wanted to see what it was.
I am going to happy wake people up. 7 water gets me 2 points. So that'd be 6. Go ahead, Jimbo.
Spend a fracture core, blink, get a green cube, and a yellow cube.
Oh, this is all spent.
Go ahead.
I'm going to send a scientist. Yeah, I'll send a scientist over here.
Boom.
And shut up. I'm going to pay.
Oh no!
1 gray for this water because it's worth points. That's not bad either. Huh. I would have happily taken that sooner.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This cost a single water.
It does.
Sorry, that was you, Mark?
Yes.
I'm going to blink up to the pay 1 water space to take the construct action.
Rubbing it in that you have freaking water.
And when I blink, I get a water. Can I have the bottom gray building, please?
Hey, Keegan.
Yes.
Your mech has a mosquito on it.
Bend of water. Blink this genius out of here into here.
Nice blink, genius.
Thanks, Ben. No, wait. And evacuate. I have 8 water. I have 2 super projects.
So that's 13.
So I get 13 points, please.
Do you have change, or should I?
Actually, I do. 15 points, please. Thank you very much.
Why is my focus marker all the way down there?
I don't think anybody reset their focus markers.
No, I don't think anybody's focus marker's been reset.
It's all the way up here. I'm going to go back 2 eras. And I am, once again, going to shove some more DNA into the temporal rift to get rid of foreign labor.
Could you stop
What?
shoving your DNA into rifts?
The timeline demands it.
We're getting
The,
a lot of
the timeline, look,
Just a second.
there's this rift in space. It's hovering a bit. It's like, please, Mark.
You let him do whatever he wants. I YouTube this stuff. I get a lot of money.
We're getting a lot of complaints from the alternate dimensions. Okay.
Oh, they love it.
They really don't.
I'll take power core and 2 more blinky cores.
I pay water to get 2 green cubes, please. I don't have any over here.
Green cubes.
Thank you. Go ahead, Jimbo.
I send this scientist back with a green cube. May I have a victory point token, please?
victory point token for Jimbo.
And I go
Jimbo.
back to here, and I pay that metal back. And I take this, and I go up there. I am done.
I get a gold. I'm done.
Let's go back in time. I will go back in time. 1, 2, just to here, and I will pay one of my power cores. And by power, I mean flux. Shoot.
I also go back in time. I give a purple cube back to time. And I go up on this track. Go ahead, Jimbo.
I wake up my people the nice way.
I used to get principles.
For 5 water. Oh, and that had to have been one of these guys to do that, and then as a free action, I spend a water.
So yours is uncapped.
Pop
Is
these
your
two cores
victory
out.
point condition capped?
Go ahead.
don't
It
think-
was not capped.
I don't think
As
any
far
of them
as
are
I know.
kept.
Mine's capped.
Oh, weird.
Where?
Right here. I have to have 2 times this. And I can do it a maximum
Yeah.
of...
Makes sense.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah, some of them have implicit caps. Jimbo's
what I
has
meant.
caps because he's limited from building
Yeah,
slots.
so my,
Okay.
my cap is technically 4.
Okay. So same as mine. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I could. I just generated some water, but also a point. Could you give me a 5 in exchange for those 4 ones?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I'm up.
Mark,
Yes.
how do you do this?
You just send a worker and it dies.
So you
pay
have
the
to have
cost.
a worker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a mech suit though.
What am I gonna want to send over?
Yeah, because it's a
there?
building, so you can just send a regular dude.
Yeah.
Yep, I think this is all I shall
Just
do.
don't forget to evacuate
Grab you,
first.
Yeah, that's what we're
and-
going to work on now. We're going to send one of these guys here. I am going to pay back a gray cube to get this back. Gray cube puts me up on the track. Go ahead, Jimbo.
So even going here, there is no more
Correct.
doing research. I went to all this effort to power up this extra mech, and I'm not sure there's anything else I can do with him.
So 2 water
victory points.
and 4 green, which I'll have. So I can get rid of them both. That's good. So there, and then 2, and we're good.
For that, can I build one of those? No, of course not. For every 2 of those. Okay, cool. I will send my genius
First, we didn't have enough 1s. Now we don't have enough 5s.
back down here for 1 water to get 3. May I have 1 more flux core, please? And a free action for 2 water.
Mark.
This genius is
Some
over here.
genius.
Some genius. Am I right? So no, it is the era of the squid.
That doesn't actually make any difference, does it?
No,
At
no.
the end of the game?
If it's a tie.
Yeah, I suppose.
I don't know, 7 points probably. I'm going to use the genius to recruit another genius, and I get 2 points.
I'm gonna blink.
Thank you.
I will be represented by a genius.
I would like the flux scrubber tech, please.
Flux scrubber.
Oh, look at that. That's
Replaced by neurostimulation. You get a free happiness upgrade, and every time you bounce, you get an extra 2 points.
Oh, where was that in the first turn?
I don't know.
So yeah, I have 1, 2, 3.
I don't know, man. It's 4 points for
4
you right away,
sets,
so-
and 4 sets times 5 is 20 points.
Nice.
Go ahead.
And plus
Jim.
the 4 flat, right?
Oh, plus the 4 flat.
So you get 21 total.
Because you
lose
get 3
from being
because you
last.
came in last.
Oh, okay.
But 21 total. That's
That's
still
great.
really good.
Oh,
Yeah,
I still need.
I think that's the best evacuation.
yeah, that's more than I got.
Yep.
I
You got 25. 26.
pass.
Mark at 25, yeah.
Yeah.
What? Wait,
No,
no,
I
I
had
gave him a
8.
25 because he had.
Yeah, no, I
rounded
didn't.
Up,
Yeah, it
and
was
you
it was
threw
it was
something
changed. It was changed involved. I scored less than 20. I scored 21.
Yeah.
No, 19. I scored 19. You
I
passed?
have passed. I am the done.
I'm going to mulch another operator
Maybe I should have done this.
into a genius, and that's 2 points.
Pass. Wait, nope. I can net an extra point out of this. Away with you.
Away with you.
In with you. Done.
I'm mulching this engineer and 2 green cubes and a water
Water's not worth anything, is it?
No,
to
Okay.
get rid of this building.
it's not a building.
Sorry, this thing.
I have passed.
It's not even remotely a building.
Water short of being able to.
I am going to warp some genius over here. Shows up tired. I get to make un couple of exchanges. I'm going to exchange 2 titanium for a purple.
Keegan.
And I'm going to
Oh, sorry.
exchange...
I pass on my turn.
Actually, I'll call it a day.
1 water.
Just gonna do the one exchange.
Yeah.
2 green cubes. And you have overspent too many times.
Uh-oh.
What?
Some guy went somewhere on his credit card and walked threw him into a time hole. I am
And get rid of
passed.
another building. That's an easy mode variant of the anomaly recover.
Yeah, the actual one's a little harder.
What, to get rid of these?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a more advanced way?
Yeah, with fractions of time. I just couldn't be bothered to fish it out.
Gotcha.
We play fast and loose with things here. That's how we do.
Yeah, that's how we roll.
I'm passed.
So look forward on Monday when we talk about how the game is stupid because it's too easy to get rid of anomalies.
Yes!
1 out of 10.
I was having a great
It's all
time
about-
to the last turn when I
Yeah,
was
it's
like
just
getting rid of
yeah,
anomalies.
yeah.
It was just like...
Okay. I am going to warp again. I'm going to warp this sucker over... Oh, I can't.
That's right, you
Kill the
can't.
problem.
Shut up.
See that? Do you see that aggression?
Damn it.
I told
That was going
everyone.
to get me so many points. And now I can't do
Oh,
it.
I was going to have moral victory for I have the cleanest time machine, but everyone's going to have except for Keegan, who's got the filthiest time machine.
I can't believe it. I just stumbled into... I can't warp him to build because administrators can't build. I can't warp him to recruit because scientists can't recruit. Damn it!
I didn't even notice that. Oof.
Oh, okay. Anyone mind if I took my second exchange at the end
Yes.
of that?
No, but
go
not.
ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll turn this into 2 gold. All right. So as a consequence, now that I'm warping, I will warp this scientist over here, and I will spend 1 water to sit there.
All these people that have workers in their mechs here, what's that about?
We placed them there.
You placed them there directly.
Oh, okay.
There was a bit of a rush, and the scientist comes back fatigued. I spend a gold, and I'm going to buy this tech for the gold, and it makes my workers a little less miserable. It absorbs glitches.
I send him into the core to remove things.
Still passed.
Mark.
None of these will get me any points. I can warp that administrator somewhere, namely over here, which could get me a tech, but the glitch absorber won't get me any points.
So that is most buildings, most workers, most things, what's the difference between... Oh, most things.
There's
Interesting.
There's nothing I can do to get me points. Oh, other than yes, I am going to wake up my workers and actually care for their well-being.
What's the difference between 3 and 5, Mark?
2.
No, the victory point.
Well, come on, nobody.
Yes,
nobody?
I know. Yeah.
Nobody?
Yeah.
Nobody.
This is the highest on your time travel track.
This is whoever's the highest on the time
Yes.
travel. This is the highest sum total of your time travel abilities.
Oh,
Yes.
gotcha. That's for waking up your people good, right?
No,
I thought you just woke up your people good.
It's
I
less.
did.
It's less.
Well, but you
negative
didn't
points
bounce
for him.
it.
It's
no,
less
hell,
negative.
heavens no,
It's
no.
less negative points for him at the end of the game.
Gotcha. All right. I pass. Pass.
I don't think there's anything else I can do that will get me points unless. That is incorrect. That would get me 1 point and 1 point. No, it would not get me anything. 2 points for an operator, but I don't have the water to do it. I can get the water first. Okay, so it's a net of 1 point. All right. So anyone mind if I just do 2 actions at once then?
Yeah, well, you're the last one.
Yeah. So I send the engineer here, who gives me 3 water. I then send the operator over here, who gets me 2 points in exchange for this.
Can you do 2 of the same shape?
Huh?
I thought it had to
Symbols.
be all different.
Symbols are.
Symbols. I thought it
Shape
was
doesn't
shapes.
matter.
Gotcha.
Give me another 5 if you don't mind.
Okay.
If there are any. Are there 10s? Just give me 2 1s then.
Here it is. Yeah. So each player is supposed to have their own copy of an anomaly
Yeah.
remover. Cool.
Oh, neat.
The worker doesn't come back dead until cleanup. The worker doesn't come back dead.
Yeah, it just blocks the space.
Oh, I see.
It's not-
Gotcha.
Let's end it the game.
Oh, so you can only do 1 a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
All right. Thus, and I believe we are then done.
Yes. All right. Let me. Let me
Walk
get
us.
Let me get the score pad.
Oh, there's a score pad.
Yeah, there's a score pad. I know you like the score pads.
I like score pads.
He likes the score pads.
I can grab this.
Ready to move buttons.
Trash.
The hell was that?
It's a big pad of paper.
What's that?
Big pad of paper.
Oh, is that what fell? Oh, okay, I know what fell. All right.
It's behind your chair.
No problem. It's just a notebook.
Alrighty. We have Mark.
We should clean up.
Yeah, well, Mark's doing that
Walker.
stuff. We can
And Jimbo.
start grabbing guys.
Buildings. Sum total of the value of your buildings.
Including negatives from anomalies or no? I guess they're not.
Buildings.
Well, they're in your building spaces.
Buildings. So are super projects, but they're not buildings either.
Walker 14.
Buildings.
Jimbo 4 points.
11 for me.
9, 10, 13 for me. Super projects.
0.
0 for Walker.
14 for Jimbo.
Good job. Anomalies.
-5.
0.
That it?
Yep.
No more anomalies. Time travel track. So the value of your marker is on. 8 for me.
It was 8 for me as well.
20 for Walker.
14 for Jimbo.
Oh, yours goes much higher than.
Oh, that changes too?
Yeah, mine caps.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
interesting.
Happiness this is.
0 for Jimbo.
-2.
Wait, what's this? Oh, just this track. 4 points for Walker.
Leftover breakthroughs.
0 for Jimbo.
None for me.
None? None for you, Walker?
Oh, no. Yes, I know what you're talking about now.
Victory point tokens. $37 for me.
25 for me.
21 for Jimbo.
27 for Walker.
Attempt to clear up your timeline with by removing warp markers.
I think you'll find my timeline is immaculate.
Exactly. Agreed. Good job, Jimbo.
Yep, I can
Keegan's
do this
timeline is filthy.
It is. Well, look at his
Uh,
time machine.
So I'm losing points for these.
Yes, so that is -6. You'll offset that with a tech later, I suspect. None for anybody else?
Nope.
Let us deal with the special endgame bennies. Let's start with your secret one.
This one?
Oh yeah, most tokens in the warp, as it were.
I
So
got that and
okay,
text,
so-
and I was like,
Okay, so you'll definitely score for that. Who has covered the most spaces on their board? I've only covered 6.
Like buildings, you mean?
Yeah, spaces.
I have covered only 6.
5.
I also have 6 buildings.
Okay, there's a 3-way tie.
A point each or 3 points each?
Oh, jeez.
I said a point each.
If I get it wrong, the internet's gonna ending the game.
Can you
Yeah, everyone gets the full
lift
amount.
that,
Ah, damn it.
push it closer or something so I can
So that's
put away
Oh, sorry.
so just keep in mind the ones that you've scored, please. So there's a 3-way tie for this, so you're sitting on 3. On top of that, workforce.
Does anyone doubt that Mark has it?
I'm at 11. Should I
11.
keep counting? I've got more on the board.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, I get
Yeah.
3 for that. Time travel track.
I believe Walker had it.
And it's most spaces, not value. But I think
Walker
it's Walker.
was maxed. I think.
Yeah, it's at 20.
You know, I know it's max, but they're not on the same tracks.
Oh, that's true.
8.
Leftover. None of us had any of these.
Nope.
Total ability to time travel. I think that's Walker as well.
3.
Yeah, because the sum of your
Yep.
time machines. Okay, so that's 6 for me.
Is there a place for score at the bottom of text?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
9.
3.
9 for Walker.
9 for Walker. Jimbo?
3.
Tex.
This is where I'll get
3 points.
the big donut egg. Well, apparently it's not, so no one's.
Sorry, what was that, Jimbo?
3 points, please.
Keegan.
Sorry, I just gotta double check that I understand.
Walker. Any points for Tex?
No, I did not get any tax.
That
Tax or
was
filth.
number that. Yes, that, okay. $19.
Very nice, very nice. How many points you get for your fracture device?
8.
Oh,
2 points for Jimbo.
whew, okay. Is there enough room for 1?
Glitches, -2 each.
My board was clean.
Nope.
All right, good. No glitches.
Can you reach over and grab some Mark stuff, Jimbo, please? If you can, if it's within reach.
Oh, what stuff in particular?
Like just it's like tokens and stuff to start to put away.
Definitely.
Since he's being nice enough to keep the score.
Oof. Did not see that coming.
Where are these keys? Oh, here. Were all the hexes? No, those hexes there.
They were
These other hexes here.
ordered in some way that,
That only Mark knows?
yeah.
Secret Kabbalistic knowledge. All right, gentlemen. With a solid 53 points, we have Keegan. With 61, we have Jimbo. With 75, we have Walker. And with 77,
Nice.
Wow.
Seriously?
Well done.
2
By a
points.
Well
it was,
done, you guys.
It was the number of points I scored during the game. It's these penny ante action spaces with the one here and one here. That's
Yeah,
what
your
did it.
ability to grind up operators into
Yep,
geniuses.
it's operators into geniuses, stuff like that.
I just didn't want to. Oh, wow. I didn't think I was even going to be that close to this.
Your time travel track alone, plus your stellar evacuation.
Here's some stuff for your. Actually, I can read you myself. All right, well, you guys don't need to watch us. You saw the end. Mark announced the scores. That is us. We will now raid, because we raid. That's what raiders do, and we're raiding. I raid with a bamboo stick.
And Raiders, they always be raiding.
That was some sort of weird Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, writing novels with crayon side remark. But anyway,
What?
nothing.
I
It's like they're insulting guards. He goes, yeah, he writes them in crayon. Anyway.
Where's your extra in-game bonus?
Tabletop Live Network. Let's raid them.
Thank you. And your text.
Heart Board Games. They are playing a fun party game.
Ooh.
Words on street.
And us is here.
Walker is language.
Okay. This is mine. This we'll definitely need. This we will also need.
All right, raid has been set up. Thank you everyone for watching today. We are So Very Wrong About Games. We are here every Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. Next week, next week we are at Shucks. Come see us at Shucks. We're at Shucks.
There will be no stream.
No stream
I'll
next
have
week.
my own stream.
But
I
a
was going
week,
to say maybe Keegan and I
but
will
a
stream.
week after that, we will be playing Flamecraft. 90% sure, unless something terrible happens, because I'm looking forward to playing Flamecraft.
Well, if you're looking forward to it, you guarantee
Exactly,
something
Do you have a
terrible.
shipping notification, Walker?
What's that? I don't have it. Megan has it in hand,
Okay.
so we're good. All right. We also have Endless Winter soon to be in hand, so lots of things to play. Everyone say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Peace.